Kelso Crescent to the where we going far. What is going on, footy culture people? You know we had to come back with another UCL live stream. Some crazy games happen. Some almost remontadas. Some surprising outcomes, to say the least. But before we get into all that, I got some amigos with me. Amigo number one, right next to me, Jayzinho.
Yo.
Wagwan, bro.
Not much, man. It's been a Champions League week. It's been chilling. Trying to catch the madness, you know. Before Champions League, it's international football. You know, it's second place. It's a solid second. So, you know, I'll take it.
So you actually watch Champions League football?
I did. I actually decided to tune in this week.
Really, eh?
I did.
Yeah, all right.
And it was pretty good.
There you go. And then cleanup crew, Quinto and Danny Boy.
What up, what up, what up?
What's up, everyone? Yes, sir.
You know, I had to come here and represent the only good Serie A team. AC Milan, man.
Are they even in Europe right now?
If they were in the Champions League, they would be going maybe semifinals, man.
Semifinals?
No, probably not. But definitely farther than the teams going right now in Serie A. We got a lot to talk about, guys. But fun games, man. A lot of fun games. Let's let the people start to tune in, come into the chat.
Yeah, let some people congregate in first.
I'm going to post that we are live now.
Any irrelevant stories over past week we could touch on before CL?
Well, Neymar just scored a brace today.
Yeah.
Right now, actually, yeah. Aren't they still playing? Or it's over?
I think the game might be finished right now, but cheeky brace for Ney. I think that's 7 games for Santos, 7 goals, 2 assists.
Mm-hmm.
So some say in form. Some say should be on the plane to Brazil, but the one man whose opinion matters most, Carlo Ancelotti, says he won't call him up in March.
He won't?
He won't.
Damn.
Allegedly, right? But does that mean Neymar still has a spot for Brazil at the World Cup? Or is Ancelotti kind of saying, nah, we don't really need Ney?
It's kind of hard, right? Because like you would think that he would at least bring him to the camp in March to just see how he is. Maybe he doesn't play, but at least he comes. You know, he does a little training with the team, gets to talk to Ancelotti a bit. At least, you know, how's your progression? How you feeling? This and that. Let me see how you're doing in training. You don't. Maybe you won't play. Maybe I won't let you play, but we'll see how you do. But the thing is, didn't the Serie, the Brazilian league, just start up again or recently?
Yeah, just a couple weeks ago. I think it's match day 2 now.
So would it be smart for him to leave Santos on moments like this just to go play for the Brazilian team? Training? It's not like it's a, you know.
Leave Santos? What do you mean? Go to Europe?
No, go for with Brazil. Will Santos have games during those times?
Possibly.
Does he care about Santos more or Brazil right now? Because Santos didn't do too well last season.
Well, it's not his choice. It's not Neymar's choice, right? It's
That's
Ancelotti's at the end of the day. So depends on him whether you get called up or not, right?
That's true. But what do you think? Should he be going with them?
Yeah, 100%, bro. Like, how can you not call up Ney? Like, who else is better than him? If we're keeping it a buck, you know?
Not many on the planet.
Right? Like, the kind of skill set he offers to the team, like his mentality. He's Brazil's top scorer, top assister. Like, how can you not call him? Right?
Yeah, I would find it rather difficult not to. So, you say it's ultimately up to Ancelotti, is it?
Well, whose choice is it?
Who is it up to then?
Maybe it's up to the higher-ups.
Yeah, CBF?
Yeah. Or maybe it's up to the player himself.
Yeah. So what does Ney have to do?
Say, I want to be there.
You don't think he said that directly or indirectly?
He's done it indirectly so far, but I want to see if he could do it directly.
You want to to clearly say I want to be there, like come out on an interview type of thing?
Like, I wanted to be like, hey, Carlo, call me up.
Like a little
I'm available.
A little story on his Instagram. Hey, Carlito, parabéns.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's like a white text IG story, like a white screen with some black text, like,
I'm ready for
Carlo,
Brazil.
call me up.
But do you really want a player begging to get called up? You shouldn't have to beg.
Not begging, but like
That's basically begging.
No,
bro.
no. I wouldn't say what Jay said. Like, yo, Carlo, call me up. I would be like, I'm ready when you need me, and I have like a little Brazil flag.
I'm ready when you need me.
And have a little Brazil flag. Like, you know, it's kind of like hinting that, but it's not really saying it like that. You know what I mean?
guess.
Fair play, fair play.
That's what I'm just thinking, you know?
I have something else on Nate. He said when Messi, so this was an interview from like a little while back, but for whatever reason, it started circulating around FT. So Neymar said when Messi joined PSG in 2021, Mbappe became jealous. He didn't want to share me with anyone else. Share me with anyone else is what he said.
Hey,
That's how the
yo.
problem started. That's when his behavior changed. I think it didn't work out at PSG because of his ego. So Mbappe, as you know, we like to speculate and what we hear like from footballers on football Twitter. Mbappe really seems like he is the problem. He's that bacteria.
It's not news to me. I've been saying this. I've been knowing this. I'm surprised it's coming out to the media, though. That seems like something that should maybe be kept behind closed doors. But, hey, I'm not surprised. It's just another occurrence for me.
Just another occurrence.
Jay somehow knows everything, man.
It's like snow in the winter and, sunshine in the summer. It's typical. Typical behavior.
Straight dissing, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But some more CL related stuff. So
What up, Jackson?
people still think he's
What's
gonna win a Ballon
good?
d'Or. Jackson, who do you got winning Ballon d'Or then, if not M Bacteria?
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Who you got, Jackson?
Because if Madrid wins CL, France does a thing at the World Cup, who else than Kiki for Ballon d'Or?
If Madrid wins CL?
Yeah.
What up, Mike? Appreciate it. Yeah. I got Roma on today. It's a pretty nice
What
kit.
up, what
Retro.
Roma 1 week, Lazio the other. This guy can't
I
decide.
think it's from the 90s. Appreciate it, Italian Mike. But yeah, I mean, with those parameters, yeah, like you basically gave every trophy to Mbappe. Well, of course he's gonna win it. If he wins with France and Real Madrid, who else? Chouameni?
Because correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't he top scorer in UCL right now?
Might be Ant Gordon.
Well, he's up there either way.
Yeah.
Also top scorer in La Liga as well by quite a significant margin. So the goal scoring numbers are there. Just needs the trophies as well too, right?
Yeah.
Things up there now. What's his name? From Atletico, Madrid.
Sorloth?
Sorloth, because the hat trick.
Bro, he's been bagging, bro.
He's up there too now.
That kind of super sub striker, he's making the difference now, right?
He's starting now. He's
Yeah.
starting now because Griezmann's, he's supposedly it's like 80% he's going to Orlando City.
Yeah, his head's in the MLS already.
Yeah, bro. He said it though, right? Griezmann said it a couple, I don't know, maybe a year or two ago in an interview that he wants to go to MLS. Like that's his final destination because he loves the culture. He loves the sports over there. He's a huge football, basketball fan.
Yeah.
He's into sports cars now, and that's huge in the States too.
Sports
So
cards,
like,
bro.
he wants to be in that type of scene. And I understand it. I wouldn't be surprised if I see Griezmann in a little. Remember we saw Neymar in a Marvels movie? a little
You think he's gonna
snippet.
make a cameo in a Hollywood movie?
100% Griezmann will make a cameo in some type of superhero Marvel movie.
Speaking role or what?
Yeah, speak.
Yeah?
A little 1-2 sentences, you know?
1-2 sentences.
Yeah. Hey, Spider-Man. And then Spider-Man's like, is that Antoine Griezmann?
Yeah.
One of those ones, you know?
What is Antoine Griezmann doing here?
You know what I mean? And then, I don't know, Spider-Man drops something and then, Griezmann just kicks it at him, perfectly, something like that, you know?
Yeah,
But
some head assery.
that'd be
guess.
jokes.
Yo, what up, Van Lee?
Van Lee.
What up? Welcome to tuning in, boys and girls.
Jackson saying if Madrid win it, won't you think they'll push Vinny for Ballon d'Or?
Yeah.
Nah, they got Kiki. How are they gonna push Vinny?
It's tough. So, okay, let's say Mbappe finishes top scorer in the league, but Vinny, despite not being top scorer, scores in pretty much every knockout round and in the final. Who do you give it to in that?
That's
in that
more
sense?
important.
Think that's more important?
Yeah.
So you think in that sense, give the Ballon d'Or to Vinny?
But then Brazil also has to win the World Cup.
Have to.
Have to.
Damn.
Chat, listen up and let me know what you think. Whoever wins the World Cup wins the Ballon d'Or. If England wins the World Cup, Harry Kane gets the Ballon d'Or.
What about
If-
what Dex?
No.
Declan Rice. You don't think they're gonna do a similar thing like they did with Rodri?
Harry
Push Declan
Kane
Rice
is
to win
going
it?
nuclear.
Come on, bro.
Let me
Declan
finish.
Rice is the best midfielder in the world, man.
If England win the World Cup, Harry Kane gets the Ballon d'Or. If France win the World Cup, Mbappe gets the Ballon d'Or. If Brazil win the World Cup, Vinny gets the Ballon d'Or. If Spain wins the World Cup, Lamine Yamal wins the Ballon d'Or. It's simple math, guys.
Portugal?
If Portugal win the World Cup, Kri wins the Ballon
Nah.
d'Or.
I like that. I like
Come
that.
on, bro.
It's true. Jackson's asking, in a UCL final, if you had to start Vinny or Mbappe, who are you starting? I know my answer.
It's easy, bro.
Who?
Mr. Champions League Junior. Has to be Vinny.
Ben?
He's the best player of the Champions League era right now. Post CR, right?
Really?
No one else has put up the numbers like he has. He has what? 2 Champions League wins?
Yeah.
Did he score in both finals? Decisive either way? Has to be him.
Yeah, I
He
wouldn't be
scored in both of them.
He did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I wouldn't be surprised he did. Like, he's that type of guy. He can be having a rough start in La Liga, not doing stuff in Brazil, but then when it comes to Champions League elimination games, I hate to say it, but Vinny's Vinny, man. Vinny's him. He legit is Mr. Champions League Junior. Like, he saw it against Benfica. We'll talk more about it, but like that goal right there that he scored, simple, easy finish.
Yep.
Like, talk about like. That's a finish that clearly he's done so many times because he did it so easily. Like, he just tapped it. Boop.
Low driven bottom corner.
Bottom
bro.
right corner is like nothing, right? So I agree with you. Vinny's, if I had to choose Vinny or Mbappe, hate to say it, man, because Vinny's the number one hater, but I'm choosing Vinny for sure.
Well, Van Lee's saying this is a North American World Cup, dude. Ballon d'Or is strictly World Cup this year. Too much PR.
Factos.
Yeah.
Probably true. That's what I'm saying. Van Lee also saying, I think a possible remontada for Barca on Tuesday will have huge implications for the Ballon
You
d'Or.
think Van Lee?
Vamos!
I don't know,
Van
bro.
Lee.
We need that, man.
So Barca remontada
Copa
against
del Rey, yeah?
Atleti,
Yeah.
Copa del Rey. You think that's gonna have a bit of a jump for who wins Ballon d'Or? Nah, I don't
Van
know,
Lee,
bro.
it's World Cup year.
I don't know if that's important enough, Van Lee.
Like Italian Mike saying, if Italy win the World Cup, Retegui gets the Ballon d'Or.
Come on, bro. Is he actually gonna be captain for Italy?
What? Who?
Retegui.
No, Donnarumma's captain. Hey, Mike. Italy won the World Cup. Donnarumma could win the Ballon d'Or. There you go.
That's
bad show.
crazy,
Van
man.
Lee asking, what will Ancelotti do with Vinny, Rafinha, Estevao, and Rodrigo? What's the lineup? He loves his Los Blancos boys.
See, now that's a different story. We're talking Brazil now. Brazil national team. You're benching Vinny, man.
Low key, there's a world where all of them can start.
How? You tell me about it.
Vinny as the 9. You put Rafinha in the 10. Rodrigo on the left. Estevao on the right.
Wait.
Everyone could ball in that position there that I just mentioned.
Where's your man, Neymar?
Hey, man.
What do you-
In this scenario here that Van Lee pointed out, and we know Ancelotti likes his Los Blancos boys, like he said.
Gosh.
Those 4 might be starting, bro. Who knows? And then Casemiro holding it back.
You got Andrique and Neymar coming off the bench.
What about Bruno G?
Yeah, if he's fit.
Why would he not be fit?
What about Andre
Yeah, not for that
Santos?
long.
What if he relapses?
He's out for like a month.
No, I swear more.
No.
Anyways, with Frankie out, we have a chance. Our worst big game player. Jeez.
You're not wrong, Jackson. I appreciate the honesty.
Why you guys haters, man? I love
Mike C
Frankie.
asking, you guys think Mexico will still host games in the World Cup with the crazy nonsense going on? Look,
Man.
Mike, I don't have those ties to those communities, but if I do gotta say, man, it'll be over by next week. Look, Mike,
Yes, he's listening.
there's always some kind of crisis going on in said country during a World Cup year. We saw it in Qatar. We saw it in Russia. We saw it in Brazil. We saw it in South Africa. They can't just move the games, Italian Mike. Like, I'm hearing some people saying, I'm hearing some reports come out. Canada will be the sole host.
Yeah, good
for the
luck, bro.
World Cup. We don't have that many stadiums.
We legit have 2. That's
How's
it.
some teams at NMRP, bro?
Like, Mike, in my opinion, obviously I'm not an expert. I think everything's going to be okay. It'll be fine. Like, you could go to Mexico right now and you'll be okay.
I don't know about that. All I'm saying is if I had tickets to games in Mexico, I might have to be selling them right now. Might have to sell them.
You think
Going to be
bro?
selling at a loss.
But you guys heard about also like Boston? The games there, like there haven't been like not 100%.
That
yet.
I heard. That I did.
You heard that? Like supposedly like the rights to the stadiums, like something about like I don't know, something about the safety and stuff like that. Yet they had to pay, FIFA has to pay Boston or something like that. They didn't go through yet. They haven't signed any deals yet, so
Yes.
the games aren't 100%
in
confirmed
Boston.
yet.
Yes,
Right.
I
In
did
Boston.
hear about that.
So like that's like, bro, we're a couple months away, man.
Crazy, man.
It's the year of the World Cup, and they still haven't confirmed it. I'm assuming it's gonna get done with, but like, dude, that stuff should have been done last year, 2 years ago.
Joke.
That should
bro.
be confirmed, man. It's funny, like the older we get, the more we realize the stuff behind the World Cup that goes into making a World Cup, right? Like when we were young, watching the World Cup, we didn't look into, the politics of the country, anything going wrong with the country, gangs, this war, other little things that might be affecting the World Cup. We just watched the World Cup and just had fun. We just stood up, we just turned on the TV and watched the games every game. Now it's like we get older and like we start to realize more of this different stuff that are hating it.
Hey, but maybe
we should just have that childish mind and just go enjoy the World Cup and just block everything else out.
They say ignorance is bliss, right?
Exactly, ignorance is bliss.
Just have some tunnel vision and watch the games.
Enjoy the football, man.
Jackson's saying I think Carlo plays a 4-2-4. In a sense, yes. I mean, it is a 4-2-4 in a lot of ways. So you're not wrong. Like it's 4 attackers. You have Bruno, G, and Casemiro in the mid, and yeah, you're not wrong, Jackson. I agree. That's probably the case.
Isn't it said that Casemiro works better with a 3 mid, or is it 2 mid?
I mean, I think anyone works better in a 3 mid.
Yeah, because Casemiro was having trouble with under Amorim. I mean, it's under Amorim, but playing that 2 mid, he wasn't at his best. You're seeing it now with he has got more reinforcements for players around him that he's doing a lot better. So
Amorim tax maybe. Right?
Maybe.
Hey, look, Jackson. It depends on matchups, right? If you're coming up against a 3-man midfield and you only have 2, yeah, they're gonna lose the game.
No way.
BTW, I think Thiago Silva gets called up.
Nah.
Dude.
No way, bro.
Nah.
Where is he now again?
Porto,
yeah.
Nah.
I don't think so, bro. I don't think there's a world where he gets called up.
Maybe he made that move to Porto to show Ancelotti, hey, I'm still that guy. Because a lot of people do those moves, right? Like right before World Cup, they make that big move that, let me make this move to kind of show myself out more and like, get seen more. Maybe that's what he was trying to do with that.
I don't think it's gonna help because I don't see him getting called up.
We saw what he did for what was he on Flamengo?
No,
Fluminense. During the Club World Cup, he was a baller, man. He was one of the best center backs in that tournament. You could put him in the team of the tournament for the Club World Cup.
Great player for sure, but I don't know if Ancelotti calls him up, man. I don't see it. I think Neymar is more likely to get called up than Thiago.
Who's your 2 mid center backs then?
Play Gabriel and maybe Marquinhos, maybe.
Because Militao, who knows if he's gonna be fit.
Yeah, he's a little iffy, but I think he'll get called up, Militao.
Yeah.
Van Lee, you're not wrong about that pivot. You're not wrong. That's pretty much locked in. And Jackson saying Thiago Silva is the best defender and leader they have. Hey, it's true, but again, he's not in the mix right now. Just like a man like Igor Thiago, he's just not in the mix. I don't think he gets called up in March either. Like
Igor Thiago.
It's tough, man. You got to be in the mix. You got to be in the plans. Endrick gets called. Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Endrick 100%.
Yes, he will be there. He's been in the mix already, like last year. He's been about a year off since he's been in the team, but he's been in the mix at least. And he's a young talent, one for the future. So I believe he does. But why don't we get started on that first game?
Yeah, let's talk about some of the Tuesday games. So we had early fixture. We had Atleti versus Club Bruges. Atleti just slapped them up, 7-4 aggregate. 4-1 final score the other day. Alexander Sorloth, though, with a cheeky little hat trick, man. Sorloth, he gets the job done, man. He just gets it done.
He does, man. He's a Norwegian striker, a la Haaland. And look, Atletico have their striker. It's Sorloth. Julian Alvarez, his head isn't there. His head is in the new.
Head's in Catalonia?
Yeah. His head's at the new. So I think Atletico will be okay with it. I remember hearing a month or two back they wanted Greenwood too. So, from a front office perspective, they're looking elsewhere constantly, right? And to answer your question quick, Jackson, I don't trust Marquinhos, but it is what it is. Simple.
Yeah, like you're saying, what's his name again? Sorloth. He's been doing his thing, man. He's you can say he's kind of a bags man. He really is. He's been in those right positions. He started against this game. I think it was his 3rd goal. He just got into the right position. He really didn't do much else but like get into the right position, and the ball got pushed right to him. But he's a big lad, got a good profile in him. He can get a good shot on him. He's a left-footed player, tall guy, get those headers in as well. But he's also very like, I'm not saying he's like Haaland, but he's kind of acrobatic as well. He's kind of got that in his locker.
True.
And then Atletico in general, just you saw they were just a better team. I think they're really, I don't know if they're I don't know if it's the coach kind of doing it, because we always thought of Atletico as that, defensive-minded team, park the bus, and then a counterattack. But recently they've been attacking. They've been pressing very high, and then with the addition of Lookman as well, who's a baller.
Yeah.
This Atletico team is looking nice. It really is. And Bruges were, it was 3-3 in the first leg, and then they just got destroyed in the second. So yeah, Griezmann probably leaving at the end of the season. I think 100%. I think he's 100% going to leave. I think Orlando's a good fit for him too. The sun, the weather, all that stuff. I want to see Griezmann when he faces Toronto FC. That's
Yeah, that's
bro.
a game you go see.
Yeah, Griezmann's my guy, bro. I love
Griezmann.
I love Greasy.
Fair, but are we really scared of Atleti? Do we
Who's we?
fear Atleti?
Who's we?
We as a collective. Do we fear Atleti?
No, man.
So they're making no noise after this round.
No, they were supposed to beat them. It's Club Brugge. Like what? They're not supposed to beat a Belgian team?
Okay, so there are two possible opponents for the next round. Either Liverpool or Spurs.
I think they could beat both of them. I think they could lose to both of them. Like, I don't see any overwhelming favorites there. Like, Atletico Madrid have a good history against Liverpool. They have one of those famous hate watches in history where they went to Anfield the game before COVID and Morata knee slides like to celebrate in front of the fans. So they have a good record against some good moments. And Spurs are like, no one's really scared of Tottenham. So like, I'm indifferent about it.
You're not scared of Spurs?
Never.
You see Igor Tudor basically making the players in training do a beep test?
Stop.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Just straight sprints.
That's it?
A clip came out, I think, today or the other day, and it seems like, a lot of sprinting exercises, beep test. Does that make sense at this point in the season to be doing that type of training?
It's crazy, but like I understand it, right? He just came to the club.
But it's not preseason.
It's not preseason, but he's a new manager, so I guess he just wants to see the level of his players. Maybe he analyzed that there definitely is something wrong with these players. Maybe they do have a lack of fitness. Maybe that's one of the reasons why Thomas Frank didn't do well. He wasn't trained properly. Like we've seen it with other coaches, right? Like they don't take that type of stuff very serious. They rather like have their players play, really technical players. But maybe Tudor sees them as like Flick, right? Like you want these guys to be engines and run for the 90 minutes. So maybe he didn't see that in them. So he's like, yeah, your level's not good enough. Start running.
Maybe.
And I respect him, man, bro. Like and as well because they're in bad form, they're bottom of the table, right? Like we're gonna work, man. You're coming here, we're working double time. This isn't fun anymore. This is serious. It's true.
The real games have started.
The real
Jackson's
Hunger
saying,
Games.
if you had to start one in a UCL final between Araujo and Romero, who are you choosing? Damn, bro.
Probably Romero.
Why?
You won a World Cup final. So Araujo hasn't.
So you're saying Araujo doesn't have the tools, the mentality to be able to withstand the pressures of a UCL final?
Is that a serious question?
Yeah.
No, that's not a serious question.
I'm asking you.
And I'm answering you.
Answer it.
That's not a good question. Yes.
Answer the question.
Of course he can't take the pressure. We've
Why?
seen it. We saw it against PSG a couple seasons back. We saw it last season in the Champions League against Inter. He doesn't have the clutch gene. He crumbles under the pressure. At least with Romero, yes, he's a hothead as well, but he started and won a World Cup final. I get you have Messi on your team, but like Jackson's saying you're choosing Araujo for pace and physicality personally. That's that's what you'd want for sure on paper, but you're not going to get that on the field.
How?
Because we saw it already, man. Oh my God.
So you don't think he's a changed man after his recent pilgrimage?
No, man.
Really?
Oh my God.
You don't think people could change for the better?
Of course, but not
So why
him.
can't he?
I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah?
He took a break mid-season from the club for like a month. No other club that is happening at.
So are you calling Barca unserious or Araujo?
80% Araujo.
How? If Barca allows it.
Because at that point, it's like, oh, just go. Like, we don't rate you type thing. Like, we don't want to deal with you right now.
I
Just
agree.
dip.
I agree with
You
you.
think
Like,
that's the case?
I agree with that percentage as well. It's probably 80-20 because, like,
Really?
if Araujo's coming to you and he's like, guys, I don't feel good. You know, I feel mentally like I'm not there. I just don't think I'm gonna perform the best. Can I go on a little hiatus and do my own thing for a bit? What are you gonna say to him? No. No, you have to play. And then when he plays like ass. And then he comes to you and says, and then you go up and the Flick goes up to him. He's like, why are you playing like ass? He's like, I told you, man. I'm not in the right mindset. What's the benefit to a Flick? Like, it's worse if he does have him stay and then he does have him play and then he does play like ass rather than, okay, you missed 2 weeks, go do your thing. Sure. Like, it's not a good thing either, but at least you're getting better mentally, come back stronger. So, like, I don't know. It's hard.
So do you think the thing is clubs are not allowing their players to leave? Players not asking? Or what? Because I can't see a world where a club would deny that request.
What
That's
up,
what I'm
DL,
saying.
dude?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't see a world where they deny him because it also look bad. If
Yeah.
it went out on social media that
Someone's going to leak that news, right?
100%. Like, imagine a player says they're going through a mental, thing right now, and the club didn't allow him to go out. That would go crazy right now, especially in the world we're living in right now.
Yeah.
So that's why they definitely did let him go out. But is this smart for the player or for the team? No, of course not. You want your players to be there. That's the whole reason. The whole reason of the summer, off season is for you to take care of that. Usually. But then there's obviously stuff that happens during the season, which what happened to Araujo, and it happens. But like that, I don't think you should look into that and say like, now this should be allowed every single time a player goes through something. No, like this is one exception. He was going through it hard. Okay, we'll allow it. But if another player comes and says we want to do the same thing, relax. Okay, let's go through this and judge it. It's a different situation. Maybe you just need a day or two. Sure, but not like how long. Bro, Araujo was gone for how long? 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Nah, I think a little more than a month.
That's what I'm saying. More than a month, bro. We were seeing pictures of him, bro. Like through his, like he did everything, man.
What up, BL, dude?
What's up, bro?
What up?
Raul's a beta male. Romero all day.
That's true, bro. Romero has that alpha mentality. He, gives that aura away.
So are you taking mentality over ability?
Araujo doesn't have mentality or ability, man.
You don't think Araujo's a better defender?
He
than
was.
Romero?
Not anymore, man. Bro, how many times have we seen once you lose your mental, you lose your ability? It's all starts here, man. It all starts up here, your mind, your brain. If you don't have this right, you don't got this right, you don't got this right,
Sure.
I got it all right, bro.
Yeah? You don't look all right to me, bro.
Yo, chill.
Jackson saying, watch him score the winner when we make a UCL final.
Bro, I was there.
That'd be the script of scripts, bro.
I'm telling you guys, I was there in October when Barcelona faced Girona. We were tied 2-2, I believe. Or we were losing at this point. I'm not sure what the score was.
Something happened.
Araujo comes on at striker. We all know his history. When he was younger, he was a striker.
Yeah.
Came on and scored the winning goal. I believe it was the winning goal or the tying goal. I'm pretty sure it was the winning goal against Girona.
A point deciding goal, if you will.
Point deciding goal. And, I celebrated. I was going off. I'm like, this guy's a baller. But didn't last long because after that, that's when he went to his pilgrimage. But
He has those moments in him, though.
yeah, he does have his moments. Good and bad moments.
Yeah.
Good and bad moments.
But hey, don't we all?
What's the next game?
I want to talk about a bit of a snoozer here. So Leverkusen up 2-0 in the first leg. Ended up coming back second leg at home, tying 0-0. Nothing too crazy for Leverkusen there. Their possible opponents, though, are either two very tough teams, I'd say. Some might say two favorites. So Leverkusen face either Bayern Munich or Arsenal in the next round.
Sorry, who?
Bayern Munich or Arsenal?
Who's the team? Sorry?
Leverkusen.
Leverkusen?
Yeah.
Damn.
So is there any way we see Leverkusen advance to the next round?
Yeah.
How?
If they face who?
If you consider the next round like the losing round, yeah. Like them losing. Then, yeah, they're going to the next round because they're not winning.
So there's no chance in heaven, heck, or hell for them to go on.
No, it would have to take a monumental crash from Arsenal. And in terms of Bayern Munich, they're not going to bend over backwards for Leverkusen. It's usually the other way around because they're a Bundesliga club, right? So,
True.
No, I don't see a world where Leverkusen get the job done. I don't know. Chat. If I'm wrong, let me know. but let me know what you guys think.
The only world I see it happening is if Xabi Alonso comes back and coaches the team again.
Come on.
If that's not happening, then there's no chance, man. I'm sorry. They lost a lot of aura when Xabi left. They lost a lot of players when Xabi left. A lot of players are still there when Xabi was there. Have lost their form. It's a different Leverkusen squad. And, bro, Bayern and Arsenal are washing that team.
Washing, eh?
100%. Taking advantage, man. Harry Kane's going to stat pad that game if it happens, for sure.
Think so, bro?
Yeah. And Gyökeres, maybe not. He doesn't score, so.
Damn, all right. Jackson saying, by the way, if we get Newcastle again, I'm starting him because of pace and physicality. Did it the first time. Yeah. Definitely you want to, I guess, try to match with the Prem sides in that regard. We saw, I think Rashford started that game.
Baller. Banger of a golazo.
Performed as well, too, right?
Yeah.
Team that he's used to playing in the Prem, of course. But, yeah, it's one of Barca's possible opponents, either them or PSG. But we could talk about that in a little bit.
But Jackson, let me ask you this. Why do Barca have to adjust to them? Why don't they have to adjust to Barca?
Talk to him.
Why can't Barca play their own game, own system, own players? Why do they have to, adapt to Newcastle? How about Newcastle have to adapt and play smaller, quicker players that are more technical? How about that? Huh?
That's
How about
true.
that, Jackson?
But the thing is, do Newcastle possess those facilities?
No, so exactly. Barca play their game. Newcastle can't even match. Why not, Jackson? Why do we have to succumb to them? Why?
I mean, those Newcastle midfielders were, chasing the ball, trying to get away from Pedri.
Exactly.
Right? We saw, like, everyone on football Twitter, all these Newcastle fans, Prem heads, like, wow, what a player,
Like Jackson, look at it like this. 2006 Champions League final, Barcelona versus Arsenal. Barca didn't start Xavi and Iniesta to match the size and physicality of Arsenal. They started Edmilson, Mark Van Bommel, and I forgot who else was in the movie. But again, they started Van Bommel, right? To kind of counteract that size. Barca are losing the game. They put Andres Iniesta on, and Barca come back and win 2-1. So what does that tell me?
Well, when you play your best players, you're more likely to
Exactly.
perform,
And
right?
Araujo's not one of the best players.
Well, in regards to the two players Jackson mentioned here, you trust Kubarsi and Eric Garcia against Gordon, who's fast, and Voltamade on corners?
Voltamade's a midfielder.
He's still up there in the box for corners.
Again, like corners. Jackson.
Barca love conceding a cheeky corner.
Jackson. Barca were the smallest team ever, like from 09 to 12. Like they weren't starting tall players for those corners. So you might concede a corner to. Again, Barca aren't playing Arsenal. They're playing Newcastle, right? So again, they just play the game. Play the Barcelona way. What's BL dude saying?
BL saying, even Gordon said that all the Prem teams do is spam transitions. These English sides, Bar City, can't play ball like that. I mean, that's Premier League football in a nutshell, no?
It's
Pace,
true.
power, right?
Bro, even after the game, Gordon was like, man, they were blown away by Barcelona.
Yeah.
So Mike saying yes to Neymar's goal to the video celebration. We did. Big brace. It was sick. We were talking about that a bit at the beginning. Pretty great goal. Great trip.
Are you not starting Araujo against Arsenal if we face them?
Again, like
He needs a run of form first. You can't just start him out of nowhere. Like, he's barely been playing, right?
yeah,
That's
I
gonna be
agree.
later down the line because they wouldn't be their first opponent.
Again,
So-
yeah, like you don't plop him in. Like this isn't the NBA where it's like, you start a playoff series against a certain team and you strictly adjust your matchups to that team. Like you need a run of form in football. Like you can't just throw Araujo in there. Like
Hey,
it's
Football
not
Manager,
like,
bro.
Like again, because football is a team game with 11 players on a side. It's not like basketball where it's 5v5. There's matchups on the court throughout, and it's man to man at all times. It's a different game. You got to play your game.
Play your game, man.
But appreciate the insight, Jackson.
But yeah, speaking about Newcastle ended up spanking Karabakh over these two legs 9-3. Second leg being 3-2 with goals from Sven Botman, Big Joe, and Sandro Tonali. So 9-3 on aggregate. Is this a side we worry about? Or is it just stat padding against minnows?
I mean, the way I like Ant Gordon. He's got pace. He's daring. He's joyful. But again, it's Karabag. I don't even know what country they're from. I'm gonna be honest.
Is he better than
Kazakhstan?
Saka? If you're choosing one winger in England,
Damn.
Better like right now?
right now, Anthony Gordon or Saka?
Gotta go Anthony Gordon, man. Anthony Gordon recently became the top scorer in Newcastle history in the Champions League.
Facts.
But how often were Newcastle in the Champions League prior?
What does that tell you about Alan Shearer?
What does it tell you about how Champions League qualification worked in the past?
So, Anthony Gordon has more Champions League goals than Alan Shearer.
Didn't you have to finish first to qualify for CL back then?
Second too. Second.
What place did Newcastle finish in last season?
Like, in what season?
Last season to qualify for this one.
Fifth, fourth.
There you go.
Yeah, but it was also like, when's the last time Newcastle was in the Champions League? I know they were probably the last 2 seasons, or maybe this season,
Bro,
in the season.
Newcastle been in the Champions League. We saw Santiago Munoz play against Madrid.
Ah, that's true, man. He was a baller too. I can't believe he doesn't have the record of most goals.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? I want to know, are Newcastle a new English force in the CL?
You know what, man? I think 1 or 2 more years, maybe 3, I can see Newcastle replacing Spurs as a top 6
Really?
Prem clubs, man. The
So
big
Spurs
6.
kicked out of the big 6.
They're not doing anything, man. Like, when's the last time Spurs has won anything that they deserve to be in the top 6?
Didn't they finish top
The
8
big
in
6.
UEFA qualifying?
Top what?
They won
Didn't they finish
Europa
top
League.
8?
Lucky, man. Those guys are gonna get destroyed as well. I don't know who they face, but they're gonna get absolutely destroyed. Or maybe that's why Igor Tudors has them running, because he wants to do as well as he can in the Champions League, even though they're not gonna do anything. But come on, man, they're not winning anything in Champions League. They're not winning any titles anytime soon. They got lucky last year beating United. That was the worst United team ever with Aaron. So, like, Newcastle are that team right now, man. They're developing. And they're looking towards the future. You're seeing the moves that they're making. They're making smart moves. Spurs, bro, they're reactionary, man. When there's an issue, they sell that person, they get rid of the coach, and they bring someone else in that they don't know what's going to happen with that team, with that player or the coach. They just reactionary. Oh, we need someone now. Bring him in. They don't think about their future. That's not the mentality of a big 6 club. It's not. Is it to you? Not to me.
No, I wouldn't say so, bro.
Exactly.
But how long ago was the Newcastle financial takeover? You guys remember?
Maybe 4 years ago, 5?
So I think we had this debate on how many years it'll take before they win a Prem.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that timeline is sooner than them winning a UCL?
The Prem?
Yeah.
Nah, they could win UCL, I think, quicker.
Why?
Only Man City wins the Prem.
So you're saying other teams shouldn't put much focus in the league because City have been so dominant and instead focus on other competitions?
I mean, they should, but it's clearly not working. So maybe Champions League you have a chance. It's knockout style. Anything could happen. Prem over 38 games. It's Man City's to lose. They're about to win the league again.
Damn.
Factos.
So can we see an upset in the next round? Because Newcastle play either Barca or Chelsea, I believe. So some would say Chelsea favorites, Barca heavier favorites. Do we see an upset in the next round?
No. I think Barca wins.
Think Barca wins no matter what?
Yeah.
You're not scared of Newcastle?
No.
Not scared of Ann Gordon? 10 goals in the UCL? Second top scorer?
No, because pressure's for tires.
Yeah? We're not pumping over here, bro.
Look, there's 2 ways to look at it. I think give me PSG or Newcastle, because
Well, those are the only 2 options.
no, I get that, but look, PSG's the reigning champions. If Barca could beat them, great. Like, let's prove ourselves against the best. But if not, whatever. You could just focus on the league after, and we're not the best. That simple.
Fair.
Rashford about to cook them again. Yes, he will. Rashford is knockout style.
Knockout style?
Yeah. He's knockout style.
Fair enough. Let's move along to the marquee matchup of Tuesday. But before that, BL Dude says Barca wins comfortably. Put your net worth on it.
Wow.
Bet it up, bro. Only on FanDuel.
Wow.
You're that confident, BL?
Why don't you put your net worth on it, BL, dude?
Yeah. Send us a slip. Send us your slip on IG, bro.
We'll
DM
go
us.
slip for slip.
Barca guys in the panel. Who we poaching from Spurs if relegated? Highline Demon Van de Ven or Hardman Kuti, no Diddy.
You're funny, man.
Low-key, bro, I'm taking the Highline Demon, bro. Need Van de Ven. Because a lot of people are saying Van de Ven is basically Araujo
Exactly.
You
So
still
why do you
rate
want
in
him?
a different universe.
You still rating him?
What, Van de Ven?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so shit.
Man, you guys are reactionary. One game. And you guys...
One game. If he's such a strong center back, why are they 17th in the Prem right now?
Bro, it's not just him. It's the team.
Yeah,
in
but
general.
Romero too. Like he's not another strong
Romero's
center
been
back.
injured too.
Yeah, but
And when you're
not
missing your main
injured.
man in defense, what are you gonna do?
He's just been getting red cards. but
Macario's
man,
cheeks, like that whole team is like on the downs.
I don't know, man.
But I don't know, I'd rather Van de Ven, to be honest. Phenomenal player.
How old is he?
I think he's like a 03.
Oh, he's young, eh?
Yeah, bro.
I know he's young like
he's
that.
a lot younger than
02 or 03, I
Kuti.
think.
I don't know he's young like that.
No, he's a lot younger than Kuti Romero, so he's got time to like also develop.
Okay, but Van Lee, you're asking me, do I want like another Araujo or do I want like a Pep?
Like a Gavi at the back.
Like a Pep, right? I mean, pick your poison, man. I'll take either, but give me Cootie.
You want Cooties?
Give me Cootie.
Jeez.
Because I don't need athletes on the team. I need I need defenders.
With
And
this,
mentality.
what do you mean
You
with
don't think you
Flick's?
need athletes at the back?
With Flick's high press, we definitely need athletes,
Yeah, if
man.
anything,
What are
you
you
need
talking
athletes,
about,
bro.
man?
Araujo's an athlete.
Araujo's also lost, man.
Who knows if Van de Ven won't get
Van de
lost?
Ven's a lot faster than him too. He can
Okay. I
beat
need my
him.
center backs to be
A
97
Dutch
pace.
CB at Barca, when has that gone wrong?
Ooh.
It's happened like one time.
Exactly. And it didn't go wrong.
1 for 1, bro.
Look, Jackson says Romero.
For mentality, personally, fair shout. Like I don't think you could go wrong with either.
Speaking of Gavi, though, there was a comp of him floating around the timeline today.
Really?
Yeah,
Might
his
have missed that one still.
floating. His 17-year-old performance
Oh.
versus Italy in the Nations League semifinal,
Yep.
where people were saying, man, generational talent's been floating around the
I
timeline
heard about
today.
that. I saw it, but I didn't watch it.
Got me pretty excited to see Gavi back because
Back in training,
he's
yeah.
the best.
Wait. How did you see it, but you didn't watch it?
No, I was just I was perusing the TL and I saw it there, but I didn't
Yeah,
get
no.
a chance to watch it.
Did you see? This is a quick side note or side thing. Do you see Gavi and Lamine Yamal were doing like a little blind ranking of WWE superstars? You didn't see that? That was so funny.
No.
It was like Gavi on his phone. He was on TikTok using like one of those WWE filters. And bro, I'm surprised that they knew what they were talking about because they were talking about some old, like our generation WWE superstars.
Oh, yeah?
Gavi put Undertaker number 1.
Jeez.
And then the next one was Lamine to choose, and it's like, and it was Randy Orton. He's like, oh, Randy Orton, no, he's number 1. So then he put him number 2. But there was one person I'm like, they no way they got him. What's his name again?
Edge, Triple H.
No, they got all those ones. Like one of a little bit or lesser known. Gavi knew who exactly was. I'm like, whoa, for him to know that guy, like they watched,
Damn,
man.
bro. So you got ball knowledge, eh?
They got WWE knowledge. I can't believe it went all the way to Spain, man. WWE, it's huge. It really is.
The Ninos love WWE, I guess.
El
bro.
Ninos, man.
But yeah, I want to move on to the marquee match of Tuesday, where we saw the dismantling of Italian football. We saw Bodo /Glint hand belt to ass to Inter Milan, a team that was in the final last year, a team that's won the Scudetto within the past few years, handed belt to ass against a small Norwegian side that plays on turf, that doesn't play regular games because their season's off because of the winter. How embarrassing.
Quite. I mean, I hate to say it. Actually, I don't. I love to say it. I predicted it.
Did you?
I predicted it to happen. Chat knows this because chat, you guys follow on the gram and you follow the pod. I predicted this to happen. I knew Bodo would come, or Bodo would beat Inter. It was written in the stars. A team like Inter, you get complacent. A team like Bodo, there's opportunity. You know, there's desire. There's freedom in the football. So am I surprised? No. And Inter are running away with Serie A at the moment. But that's all I care about. That's it. So I'm not surprised, personally.
But yeah, more on Bodo. crazy story.
Tell me about
So
it.
obviously beat Inter 5-2 on aggregate. So they beat also City at home. They beat Atleti away. They beat both Inter home and away. Club based in a city with a 50,000 population. 8 years ago, they're playing in the second division of Norway, and their stadium has just a capacity of 8,000 people. Insane story. Is this like the biggest kind of Cinderella story we've seen in the Champions League?
Guaranteed. There hasn't been a bigger one.
I
Honestly.
heard the story too where is it the captain, that kid? What's his name? His last name Haug?
Yeah, Jens Peter Hauge.
Is his great grandfather the one who kind of like initiated the club itself? I think his grandfather was like the great grandfather was the owner of the club. It actually went like bankrupt, and apparently like all of like the townspeople actually like put money in to bring that club back to life because it's all they have over there really as like a supporting like to support something.
Right.
And I don't know, like imagine your hometown club being like in the Champions League round of 16 now.
Yeah. that's
16,
crazy.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 16. That's crazy.
No, I haven't heard about that story. That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm see if I can find the details of that.
I saw another pretty interesting kind of tidbit about Bodo Glimt. So apparently Bodo have a former soldier working as their team psychologist who has drilled into the players' heads that they could actually win the Champions League. The head coach noticed his players were crumbling under pressure in big matches. So he brought in his homie, a former military man, to teach them what it truly means to perform under pressure. Since then, he has instilled in them the belief that they could beat any club in the world, and they have already proved that by reaching the Champions League round of 16, beating some quite impressive sides along the way.
That's pretty cool, man. Hey, and it's a story we need. Look, again, they're just playing soccer, and then at the end of the day, I'm sure, this sergeant went up to them and just kind of preached the idea that, look, you guys are playing a game. That's not pressure. Pressure is me being on the front lines, fighting for the country, fighting for your freedom. You guys are just out there playing a football match, so play with some heart. So, great way to instill some belief into the gentleman. And, yeah, they beat some big sides. I mean, BL dude is saying that they should go through doping tests and all home games should be played on neutral grounds.
Damn, it's like that?
But why, BL? You don't like the magic of the cup? It's great to see a small club get this done. They're so up north in Norway. It's part of the magic of the Champions League. Why not see Bodo win the Champions League? And thanks for the hearts as well.
That's like when teams go face Bolivia, man. Like it's always gonna be a hard match, right? One of the highest points in the world, right? So, but just because that's a thing doesn't mean you can't have them be play there, right? Like that's just how it is. Teams like Brazil go play in Bolivia. They still, they have a hard time, but they're still a quality side. Same thing with Inter. Like Inter's still a quality side. So they shouldn't be saying that it's because of the field or the weather or the atmosphere that they're not performing. Bro, Inter were in the finals of the Champions League last year.
In contention for all trophies last year as well.
Exactly. So there's no excuse to me. In my books, Inter just weren't the team, man.
And they did it in their home.
And they lost at home.
Yep. Bro, you know what's embarrassing? When you bring two former legends. You had
Oh my gosh.
Phenomenal and Kemira Bobo Vieri seated courtside VIP to watch Inter take home that match and advance to the next round, and you end up losing the /. How embarrassing.
Super embarrassing,
bro.
Especially because they had like a little thing for them before the game started, right? They had a jersey for them with their name and their number. They had them do like some celebration that they did when they were playing together with like the ball between their heads.
Yeah.
And then they go and get the belt to ass, bro, from Bodo Glimt, man. Like, what a way to kind of show respect to a legend from your team that won a Ballon d'Or with you guys, man.
Embarrassing.
He goes to Norway team, a Norwegian team. Oh my gosh.
Well, first of all, someone saying Juve got scammed.
I wonder who that
We're
is.
not there yet. Thank you. And BL actually saying the artificial pitch is not up to standards for Champions League knockout competition.
But in what way? Are you saying you're not allowed to be using artificial turf in Champions League? Is the dimensions of the pitch not up to standard? What's the exact reasoning?
Yeah, is that like an official rule? Because again, I feel like they wouldn't be allowed to play if. Because I remember Atalanta used to play their Champions League games at the San Siro for a little bit. So, BL, I feel like if it wasn't up to standards, they wouldn't be allowed to use it. So.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think if that was a thing, Inter would 100% go to the UEFA and 100% demand this game to be replayed or for them to go through, because I would if I was intern. I knew that the stadium wasn't up to standards. 100% I'm complaining if I lost to them.
But isn't that embarrassing though?
It is. I'm not saying it's not, but if it's not up to standard, man, like it's not up to standard.
Oh, wait a minute. BL's an Inter fan.
Ah.
Because look, he's saying Chivu has to go after this as well. Give us Cholo Simeone.
Damn.
BL, man, there's only one good team in the city right now, and it's this team right here.
What?
AC Milan, bro. You guys are lucky that they're not in the Champions League.
Sure. Cholo Simeone. Do we think that's a possibility for Inter here?
That guy will. Simeone will die as an Atletico Madrid coach. That guy is not leaving, man.
He's even next year.
He's not leaving, bro. You think he's gonna leave? That guy bleeds. Atletico.
He'll be buried at the Civitas Metropolitano
That's what I'm
Stadium, bro.
saying, man. The guy wears all black every single time. He knows what he's doing. He's not leaving.
What's going on with Babyface? Yeah, no more stash.
Another guy. Who's this guy? Whatever. Blah blah. Blah. He must
Man
be.
just-
He must be a Juve fan too. He's probably cheesed.
Man
what
just
happened
dropped
as
his
well.
arm on the keyboard, eh? Jackson saying that's excuses if you're complaining about it. Loser mentality.
Facts. Facts.
It's okay. It's okay, BL. You know, it's not a loss. It's a lesson. So you can only learn from it.
I saw
That's
this
what losers say.
I saw this interesting tweet. Someone said, add Erling Haaland to this Bodo squad and Norway wins the 2026 World Cup.
That's
Who says no?
crazy. I say no.
Why?
Because that's nuts, man.
But consider how a national team never gets to play a lot together, right? Only like a few times a year, right?
Yeah.
Especially over time. You can't really develop that deep kind of chemistry. How good would a well-run club be in an international tournament?
Yeah, but Norway's already good. They had an almost perfect qualification campaign, so it's clearly working for them. But hey, Spain 2010 was almost all Barca. You had Ramos and Casillas and Xabi Alonso, but for the most part it was Barca. And yeah, I mean a club playing international depends, because it's good to have different personalities in there, but I would like to see it.
So
what players from that Norway national team are missing from this Bodo Glimt team? You have Sorloth, you have Haaland, you have Odegaard. There's definitely some other players that I'm not mentioning that are another big teams. So
Oscar Bob
as well, yeah. It's a lot of ballers. Man, how Norway is doing something good, man, with their development of players. It's key. You're seeing it right now, man. It's good to see.
Yeah. So Bodo in the next round face either City or Sporting.
Ooh, two very different competitors.
So we've seen Bodo beat City already,
Yeah.
right? If they match up against them again, what are we saying?
I think City got the dub, but I think they could beat Sporting. You know what? Maybe it's the end of the road for Bodo.
End of the road.
Either way.
Cinderella run comes to an end.
Because sometimes a Cinderella run ends when you don't think it will. Like, Ajax ended their Cinderella run losing to Tottenham in the semifinal. So that's unexpected. So, maybe if they draw Sporting, maybe they don't win.
I think if they draw City, they won't win. If they draw Sporting, they have a good chance, man. I think I could see Bodo winning that game.
Really?
It's a different type of opponent. I think facing City, obviously City's gonna understand from that first matchup that okay, we clearly can't take them lightly. Pep's gonna do his thing, and the players are gonna go out there and try 110% this time. I don't know. Sometimes we see with ourselves. I'm not comparing ourselves to City, but when we face lower class teams in our men's league games, we tend to play at their level. So I'm sure I'm not saying that City doesn't think like that, but sometimes it's not even thinking of it. It just happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just happens. Right? You think Bodo's not that good team, so let me just try a little bit less. Now going into the second game matchup, if they face them, they're going 110%. So City, they will lose. I think Sporting, they win, man.
Really?
100%.
Are we underestimating Sporting here?
No,
We
I'm
just
saying
haven't
they
seen-
could win.
What have we seen from Sporting though? That's really been like wow. I don't think they've done much. Nothing really crazy.
I mean, they're leading Liga NOS.
yeah, So
They can win. Simple as that.
Fair. I think Dan is frozen. His name's not Elsa, bro. But I want to talk about the state of Italian football. Oh, Ken Hoadley. They've got Luis Suarez.
What's good, Ken?
you're
Hey.
right. They do have Luis Suarez. Oh wait, yeah, did they beat PSG or they tied PSG? I think Luis Suarez scored like 2 goals or something like that when they faced them. I remember making a video about that.
Remind us, chat.
Guys, let us know in the chat. What's good, Ken?
But yeah, they got the fake Luis Suarez. It's crazy how many Luis Suarez's have played professional football. You had one playing for Barca back in, I think, the 60s. Obviously, you had Uruguayan Luis Suarez, and then this one now. Crazy.
Well, Jackson's saying Pep was at the San Siro watching the game.
Really?
I don't think
Oh.
they'll let that happen.
Why?
You think they'll let an opposing manager?
If he bought a
They're gonna
ticket,
deny him at the
if
game?
he bought a ticket, I bought a ticket, man. I should be here.
Nah, you can't deny him.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
They beat them, said Jackson. There you go.
Yeah, see, Sporting did beat them. And guess who scored Luis Suarez twice, I believe.
Bagsman, bro.
Jeez. Okay, what are you saying about the state of Italian football?
Yeah, so I want to talk about the states of football italiano. So they'll have to play playoffs to qualify for the next World Cup, which they haven't qualified for since 2014. Napoli, current champions of Serie A, were eliminated in the league phase of the Champions League. Inter Milan, current leaders of Serie A, eliminated by Bodo / Glint, losing both the first leg and the second leg. Juve, eliminated by Galatasaray in the Champions League. Atalanta, the only Italian club still alive. AC Milan, their most successful club in Champions League history, not involved in any European competitions this season. An Italian club has not won the Champions League since, what?
09-10 Inter.
2010. What is wrong with Italian football?
A lot, man. There's no superstar. The league is weak in terms of, infrastructure. The stadiums are cheeks. Not enough money is being poured into the game. The teams just don't attract superstars anymore at a club level. The national team isn't producing superstars. Their last superstar was like Mario Balotelli in 2012, right? You've had some good players in between, but again, they don't care about youth football. For them, a Serie A young talent is like 25 years old. So a lot of problems. And I'm not fond of it, man, because I grew up on Italian soccer. I grew up on Italy winning the 06 World Cup, right? So it sucks. And we have FGKY in the chat. He's just making excuses right now.
Yeah, all I see.
He's making a lot of excuses. He's saying Conte doesn't care for CL. Whoa, is that supposed to be like something admirable? Whoa, a coach doesn't care about the CL. Whoa.
What crazy mentality nowadays, eh?
Next, Inter played one of the Cinderella teams. What does that mean?
Yeah.
Like, what? Okay, you could use that as a crutch? Beat the Cinderella team. Atalanta did their thing. Fair play. Was it a penalty? Was it not? Who knows? But fair play to Atalanta. Juve got scammed. Juve choked their own comeback. Zagrova missed an open net. McKennie missed an open net. So
Thuram didn't score his chance.
So they choked their own comeback. And BL saying, let's not act like the Prem wouldn't be championship level without the TV rights. It all comes out to money. I don't know about championship level because Prem's been pretty good since like the early 2000s. But hey, that's debatable. And another excuse, they had 10 men. Not great. It wasn't a great red card. They went down 10 men. But again, you can't use that excuse if you were right there. Like, you scored 3 goals. You came back. So you can't use the 10-men excuse because you were right there. You were a Zagrova, inch wide shot away from winning. So I don't take that as an excuse. It is a fact, but it's an excuse.
They scored 2 goals after the red, no?
Yes. So it's like not having it.
Thoughts, boys?
Well, I just saw a video recently as well on TikTok, like explaining exactly what Jay said. There's so many things that are wrong with it, Serie A, Italian football. This is a bad look for Italy going forward, especially going to that game that they need to win for the World Cup. To see that your big teams from the Serie A getting kicked out so early in the Champions League, not a good sign, man. Not a good sign whatsoever. And one of the biggest things that the gentleman was saying on the video, TikTok video was that it's not that they don't have investors, right? Like they actually have a lot of investors. A lot of Americans came to the Serie A and bought some teams, where you got a lot of percentages off the teams. It's the government and the fact that like a lot of these clubs don't even own their stadiums, right? They're not allowed to own their own stadiums. You see a lot of teams share the same stadiums, right? You see the two biggest clubs in Serie A. You would think that they have their own stadiums, man. They have so many fans, Inter Milan, AC Milan, but they're not allowed to. The government won't let them, have that infrastructure or that kind of, freedom to open up new stadiums, because we've seen so many, different things that, Inter's coming out with a new stadium. We've seen it all every time on social media, but it doesn't happen. So there's a lot of things happening there, and as well, like, the academy, the amount of Italians we've seen that come up from nowhere, none. Like, there's very few. We see a young Chiesa who was balling out for Juve, and then he gets sent to Liverpool. Like, how is a guy supposed to develop? I know he's older now, but like, he was a proper star at Juventus. So like, these teams don't want to keep their young stars. They sell them early and just for profit. Like, you need to really invest in these young stars, these Italians, because if you don't have that, then you have nothing, man. It all starts with the youth at the end of the day.
BL saying Atalanta are 8th in the Serie A and Dortmund are 2nd in the Bundesliga. What does it say about the German football? I think that game was an off game. Like, it wasn't complete dominance by Atalanta. Like, Dortmund was clearly not in the right mindset to play into that game, considering that they have their Classicer coming up this weekend. Like, not to say they're not both important, but I feel like their mindset was not in fixing the game, considering they were already winning 2-0 in the away leg or home leg, whatever the first leg was. So for them to come to that game, they already won 1-0 down in the first 5 minutes of the game. I don't think they were in the right mindset coming into that game, which then ends up having them lose in the last minute for a penalty. So I don't think that's a really good comparison. What about the German Football League? Atalanta came out to play, Dortmund didn't. That's the end of the story. Meanwhile, for the Inter game and the Juventus game, you just see completely dominance from the opposition, from both sides. Juventus went in there. I guess they weren't playing both games because they went in there, got red cards in both games, and Galatasaray just came to win. They just got to score. Yes, they didn't win by result in the second game. They lost the second game, but it still showed that they were the better team, especially with both the Glimt and Inter too. And that's now you're saying the first team in Serie A versus a Norwegian team, right? Now where's that comparison?
Yeah. True. Mike saying, we won tournaments in the last 5 to 7 years. None of those players are playing at top clubs. That's a problem.
Facts.
But why aren't these top Italian sides integrating these youth talents into their teams?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like they're afraid to play the players. I feel like, I don't know. There's like hierarchy culturally in the nation where it's like, earn your place type thing. But hey, Italy have been known, they've had historically older teams, in international tournaments. They're built on principle and defending and whatnot. So, Amku is saying, no, Juve dominated. Quite frankly, Galatasaray were dominating at a lot of stretches. And, if Galatasaray weren't so nonchalant in the final third, they could have banged in 1-2 goals. I remember Osimhen complaining the whole game because they were so wasteful with their chances. So I wouldn't say it was a Juve domination. So pipe down a little bit.
Yilmaz was missing chances too.
Yeah, left, right, and center. They were so wasteful in attack. Jackson saying, isn't Como the Man City of Serie A right now? I mean, if you're talking cultural impact, like investment, they're making things happen. But hey, I don't know if Manchester is as nice as the Lago di Como. So Jackson, let's be real here. BL dude, they're starting to now look at Pio Esposito with Inter and Palestra with Cagliari. Great, but congrats. Where's the consistency? Great. Why isn't is Esposito the 9 for Italy in March? Is Esposito the 9? Tell me, BL. Is Palestra starting in March? Because then I'll be like, okay, fair play. If not, then I don't want to hear it.
Is Palestra on the plane?
I mean, if they're saying they play their talent, he should be.
I don't know, man. The Italy, like in general, just shambolic, man. Like,
Umku's saying can't only watch highlights and say Gala dominated. That is actually the game I chose to watch this week. I watched the Juve versus Galatasaray game. So, no, I saw Gala dominate in stretches and being so wasteful in attack. So, I actually didn't only watch the highlights. I saw the game. So, that's my response there. Juve beat Gala with 11 men, and we can all agree on that. I don't know. Maybe there's a chance. BL saying Esposito is Italy's best number 9 right now. Probably. But is he in the lineup or will it be Retegui? Will it be Moise Kean? We'll see. Will it be Giacomo Raspadori somehow? I don't know.
or Scamax.
Giacomo.
I don't know. My guy Ken. Italy's national team is clearly not where it needs to be. They might not even make the World Cup. It's true. It is true. Like, they're playing Northern Ireland and Bergamo at the end of the month in March. You gotta win that game. I don't want to hear it. Like, man, I might have to go to Bergamo just to like investigate and see what's going on. Just to see what's going on, because I have to see with my own eyes what is wrong with this Azzurri. Why can't they get the job done against Northern Ireland? We'll see.
I don't know if Italy don't qualify for the back years in a row, I think we need to have serious conversations about Figsy disbanding as an organization and starting from the ground up again. They need to start over doing 5-a-side or something. Youth football, grassroots. Because Figsy can't be no more if it happens again.
Juve game was a Zuvi, you're right, Ken. It was pretty fun. It was fun to watch. Bobby Firmino's cheesing me. I'm just saying facts. Italian Mike. Gattuso is our manager. That tells you a lot. Chiesa declining call-ups. Again, that's another whole issue. Like, your star boy or like your main dynamic player is declining call-ups. What are we doing? That is embarrassing.
That says a lot, man.
That's embarrassing on both sides, on Chiesa's side and Fig C's side, because this is supposed to be your dynamic player, your jewel, if you will. Like, you think I would ever decline a call up to my national team?
No, I wouldn't.
Never, man. I would only play international football if I had the chance. That's it.
That's something like
That's just your
what's his
sick
name again? York United.
Oh,
My guy
Fair enough.
Solanovic, not fit enough to play.
who?
I think he's talking about Chiesa.
Chiesa? That's on him, bro.
I guess, yeah. For real.
Fix up.
Okay, but go to the national team and like get right, link up with the boys, provide some motivation.
Yeah, someone's gotta do it, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're talking about the Juve game. Let's delve into it. 3-2 win for Juve, but not enough as Gala take it 7-5
What a
on aggregate. 7-5 against Galatasaray. Not Real Madrid, not Bayern Munich, not Arsenal, not Barcelona, but Galatasaray. How is this happening to Juve time and time and time and time again?
Well, I got to say it again. Like, what do you think? What do you think?
I can't think when it comes to Italian football, bro.
Osimhen FC is just too good.
Class player.
Osimhen scored, the deciding goal, right? Why is Gatti like diving so loosely from like 10 feet away? Like, that was abominous defending. First of all, he kept Osimhen on side, and then he threw in a garbage tackle that he would have had to have been 9 feet tall to reach Osimhen with that tackle. Like, that is unsmart defending.
Unsmart. Good word choice.
Jackson saying, I feel for them. The ref had a stinker against Inter and now Gala. Stinker ref, stinker that, man. Like, holy. Someone else say something, man. Can't just be me.
Unsmart's going in my vocabulary.
Appreciate that, Ken. Add it to Webster's. Like, someone else say something. Can't just be me. Go.
Me?
How about the Juve game?
I didn't watch the Juve game. I was hate watching Madrid. No, but I after I realized that Madrid were not gonna. Benfica was not gonna come up. I did watch the Juve game, and yeah, you're right. Like what we saw, Osimhen could have had more chances if they took advantage of them. It's just that Turkey, that Galatasaray is not. You would have gone into this game thinking that Juve was going to win, obviously. This matchup in general. In the first leg and the second leg. That red card, too, on, was it Lloyd Kelly?
Shout out R. Kelly. I mean, Lloyd Kelly.
What do you guys think about that? Was that a red card? In my opinion.
It was a second yellow, not a red.
Yeah, but still, like, what do you want him to do? If you think about it as in basketball, when the guy takes a shot and he lands, the guy that if he lands and the guy's leg is underneath him, it's a foul on the guy's leg that's underneath him because he's falling into his zone, right? He's falling into his shooting zone. What do you expect him to do? Kind of push his way outside in the middle of the air? This guy's not an airbender.
Nah, bro.
He's not an airbender. So what do you want to do? And yeah, and of course it's going to look bad. Everything looks bad when you slow it down in slow motion, man. If you're giving a ref a slow motion look at a foul, of course it's going to look bad, man. It looked terrible. He's got his whole leg on his calf and his Achilles. But it's not his fault. Where do you want him to land? He's looking up the whole time. The whole time. I tried to find out, like, oh, did he look down a single time to see if he could move away? No, he was looking up the whole time. So that's one thing I agree with guy over here. One of the chat guys.
Ricardo, where have you been? Ricardo, you were the one blasting us that we better be streaming.
Where you
today.
at?
And you didn't pull up.
Where you at, though?
Been?
This guy, Ricardo!
Ken saying unsmart might be a top tier rage bait word. Facts.
Yo!
I'm gonna start using unsmart more often now.
You should.
That might be my new word.
I won't.
Just a rage bait.
I will not be.
But BL saying Juve as a team ran 5 kilometers more than Galatasaray despite being a player down. Unlucky.
I don't know, man. Like, of course, they ran. Of course, they're gonna run 5 kilometers more. They're a player down. They're losing the game. Of course, you're gonna be putting more effort into trying to win the game. You think Galatasaray is gonna be running more? No, they're gonna try holding the ball, trying to slow down the play, right? And that's one thing that Osimhen was getting mad at. He's like, no, like, let's go attack. We have so many more chances. He had so many more chances, and that's what I like about Osimhen. Like, he's that one player that he will give 110% the whole 90 minutes.
Yeah.
He's not trying to slow down. He's going to go and attack and try to score more. That's the way he defends, by scoring more. So, yeah, Juve did their thing, especially when they went down to 10 men. But Osimhen, man, he's a baller. And I think that Juve just, even if they had 11 men, I think they would have lost this game. I don't know. I think give them kudos for coming back. But I think because they had the red card and they were losing, they went harder into the game. Obviously, 110%, as they should have anyways. But I don't know.
Well, Ricky's saying, where's Dortmund, man, and
Mr.
Italia
Italia
guy?
boy.
They're busy.
Coincidentally,
Yeah.
both their teams took L's and they ain't here, bro.
The
Crazy how
two
that works.
guys
Crazy
that
how that
lost
works, eh?
and got
Crazy how that works.
kicked out of the Champions
Both
League.
got
They're
packed
both
up
not
and
here.
they ain't here, man.
Tells the story. Jackson saying, how's it a second yellow if it's accidental? Guys,
I agree.
come on, man. Juve messed up their own comeback. It was admirable they were able to get that far, but like, you can't say they were tired. But you're not tired to miss like an open shot from 5 yards out by Zagrova. Even McKennie should have shot it before passing him. What are we doing, fellas? Like, we even have BL, who's an Interista, like, fighting for Juve right now in the chat. What are we doing?
Because it looks bad for Serie A.
Yeah, bro. It looks bad as a whole.
You will never see me going out and saying, I hope Real Madrid won. Because it looks good for La Liga.
Hell nah. Hell nah.
I will give kudos to Vinny this matchup with Benfica because of the whole racism thing. You know, I kind of did, feel kind of, a way. I did want, Vinny to do well. Not Real Madrid, but Vinny to do well, even though I don't like Vinny because of that whole situation. But you'll never see me go out and give kudos to Real Madrid. It just looks bad, man.
But I think these guys do have a point where the red card didn't really make sense because, like, bro was jumping up and then he was just in his landing spot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, BL. First of all, actually, Ricky first. He's dealing with some teacher stuff, a lot of marking. Appreciate what you're doing for the youth. We need more teachers.
We need people educating the youth.
Yeah.
The youth are cooked, bro.
Keep educating the youth, Ricky.
The youth are cooked, man.
But BL saying this Serie A hate is unjustified. I don't care. BL, I grew up on Serie A. I grew up on that diamond in the Milan midfield with Seedorf, Pirlo, Gattuso, and Kaká, with John Dal Thomason up front, alongside whether it was Inzaghi or Shevchenko. I saw Jankulovski on the left and Kaka Kaladze in the middle. And on the right side where you had Serginho. I saw that. I saw Costa Curta in the middle with Maldini. I went over to Inter and saw them start, whether it was Zamorano up top with R9, whether they had Veron, in midfield, all these times. I rate Serie A. I rate it, but I don't rate what I'm seeing right now. I saw Djorkaeff in the midfield behind R9. I saw Ivan Cordoba and Walter Samuel holding it down at the center backs. I saw Christian Kivu on the left and Javier Zanetti on the right, or Maicon. I saw it. I saw Juventus with Nedved on the left and Krasic on the right. And whether they were starting, Amauri up top. I was watching it happen. But Serie A is nothing right now.
Damn! For a guy that doesn't watch football, this guy knows players.
I saw Van Basten with 3 Ballon d'Ors. I saw him playing a team with Ruud Gullit, with Carlo Ancelotti, with Frank Rijkaard, with Colombo.
Why are you looking?
With Donadoni, with Bloody Maldini on the left, Baresi and Costa Curta, with Trasota, and Gali and Net. I watched all of this.
He has it on his phone.
No,
Where?
he doesn't, bro. He's just looking at his notes. He wrote them down before.
You're seeing things, bro.
Oh my gosh, man.
No, Ken, respect to Atalanta. What they have done in the last 6 to 7 years, very remarkable. Relatively smaller club. To see what they've done, you're talking Ilicic, you're talking Muriel, you're talking Duvan Zapata, you're talking, Davide Zappacosta, you're talking Ederson in the midfield, you're talking,
Daroon.
a lot of talent. So no shade at Atalanta, but chat and Ken, this is coming from a place where it's like, I want to see Serie A at the top. I'm wearing a Roma kit right now. That's it.
I'm wearing Milan, bro. The best team, Serie A.
Atalanta, face of the Serie A, question mark? Bro, if you told me Atalanta would be the only Italian side in the round of 16 of the Champions League, I would have slapped you, bro.
You're going to slap me right now?
I would have slapped you.
Damn,
I wouldn't have
bro.
been able to believe it. I would have said, you dreaming, wake up. Atalanta?
I think I am
we
dreaming.
serious?
I think I am dreaming. You're not wrong.
I want to talk about bottlers. I'm not talking water bottles. I'm not talking about your Stanleys, your Fijis.
The bottle you have right there.
I'm not talking about your Yeti bottles. I'm
I
talking
thought
about cereal bottlers.
Okay.
And this is Juventus Football Club.
Damn.
La Vecchia Signora. The black and white.
Okay.
So Juve's ongoing horror story in the Champions League. I know you guys like your horrors.
I do.
Talk
Yeah.
about the Juventus horror story.
Do not, actually.
Knocked out by Ajax in the 18-19 season. Knocked out by Lyon in 1920. Knocked out by Porto in 2020-21. Knocked out by Villarreal in 21-22. Knocked out in the group stage in 22-23. Didn't qualify in 23-24. Knocked out by PSV in 24-25. And now this season, knocked out by Galatasaray. Are they the biggest bottlers, big team bottlers in Europe?
It's not a great record.
And I thought Arsenal were bottlers, man. It might have to be Juve number 1 in the list right now, man. After that, hearing all that stuff, yeah, Juve are a good team in Serie A for sure. But at the end of the day, what looks best for the league? When they perform outside of the league against the big dogs, against the Real Madrids, the Manchester Uniteds, the Barcelonas, the Bayern Munichs, and if they can't even come to facing those teams because they're facing the lower teams in the lower stages. They don't even have. When's the last time we seen a Juve face a top tier team? Bro, they're losing to these smaller teams, man. No disrespect to them, but like Juventus, we like Juve, like Jay said, a team that's won 9 in a row, man. This is unacceptable. This is not Juve. This is not the Vecchia Signora. This is not Serie A, man. And I don't know I truly do not know what has to be done. I like sometimes I have an answer, but for this, I have no answer. I have 0 answers.
Bro, I think at this point, the J in Juventus stands for just happy to be here. Because that's what it seems like Juve is in the Champions League.
Look, it's a shoddy record. And in the past couple months, I've given Juve a lot of love. I made a whole reel about them. I talk about Platini. I picked them to come back against Galatasaray. I made a whole spiel about it because I believed. But when belief is lost, that's when trust is broken. And that's what happened in this case.
Yo, saying what we're seeing now is all the capital being focused on the Premier League. How can Serie A compete? Relegation clubs in the Prem are spending hundreds of millions. What are we talking here?
Again, man,
should the Prem be subsidizing the Serie A now or something? Like, there's just levels, bro.
So
say it to his face. Let him see.
There's just levels, bruh. There's levels.
So
I don't know. I think it's just the culture around it too. I think it's just the culture around it. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I don't know, man. I think is it because maybe I don't know. Serie A didn't take advantage of those golden times, those golden years. I don't know if it went. I don't know if they took advantage of it or they kind of what's the word? You realize how good it was until it's gone, and you don't really understand, right? They didn't really focus on holding those players down, and next thing you know, it's gone. The league's gone. The players are gone. It's a different type of league. I don't know who has Serie A second in the top 5 leagues because I don't. That's definitely
where do you have it?
4th.
You think there's a contention for it to be dropped from the top 5 after this European outing?
No.
That might be pushing it too much.
No.
Why? What do you think? The Brasileirão should be in there?
I think low key, bro. Liga do Brasil, Brasileirão, Brasileirão Betano might have to overtake Serie A, man.
Because there's a lot of quality you're seeing now, man. Brazil is doing their thing.
Yeah, man. A lot of good players. We saw them at the Club World Cup performing.
Mm-hmm.
All the Brazilian sides for the most part, right?
Exactly.
Look, Serie A will forever be a top 5 league because there's just too much history. There's too much history.
Buddy, go open your textbook if you want to talk about history, bro.
No, look, talk about what Ken just said right now.
That's a crazy take. Brazil over Serie A? Both Serie A.
Dead ass win.
Damn, Ricardo says Flamengo deadass would win the Serie A.
Win Serie A is crazy. Beat Juventus? I could see it. Win Serie A? Maybe.
My thing here now is for a nation and a league to prosper and grow, it needs to keep its talent. When's the last time we saw big talent coming out of the Serie A for more than 100 million, for more than 60 million, for more than 70 million? Tonali, Retegui to Saudi Arabia. Why not keep those guys, pay them more money, and you can grow your league that way? You have the superstars, you still have the high talent. You keep these guys in your system, and now your national team will also prosper that way. And keep the talent in your local league, rather than send them to the Serie A, to the Prem and Newcastle. Yeah, they're a good side, but are they winning trophies? Do you think Sandro Tonali is gonna go there and be like, I want to win trophies with Newcastle? He could probably have the same odds of winning some trophies with the Serie A, but pay him more money. Retegui, you think Retegui cares to go to Saudi Arabia? No, it's because it's the money.
According to BL, what money?
Got to find it somewhere, man.
Bro, sell your stadium to Camp Nou or Spotify, man. Find something. There has to be a way to get it done. Unfortunately, yeah, that might not be the thing you want to do, but unfortunately, that's the thing that might have to happen. Sell some
a bake sale. I don't know.
Yeah, sell some stocks. Sale. Sell some stocks. Start a freaking GoFundMe or something. I don't know what you guys have to do. Again,
they have to.
I don't have the answers.
Maybe one of these. Who owns the Serie A teams? We have a Canadian that owns Saputo Cheese over there. What's the club? Is it Genoa?
I think so.
We have Americans that own all these other teams. Sell these clubs to big guys who have money. Find a Saudi out there who can put some money in the club and invest and make the league bigger. I don't know. Maybe the league needs to find some big investors.
Or maybe
the league itself. The league itself needs to go find a big investors to help to grow the team, and that's how you grow the national team. Do they not care? I don't know.
Ken says Retegui left for the money. Serie cannot compete with Saudi League LMAO. BL Dude says Tonali is willing to take a pay cut just to come back to Italy because of how ass it is in England. And that's the thing.
Saudi League.
Maybe you can't compete with the money. But maybe you can do something else. Create an environment. Create a type of an environment, a culture around the Serie A that wants people. That wants players to
young players
to come. I don't know what it is. You have to do something.
The only thing they attract is old guys that want to retire.
Exactly.
That's MLS before the MLS.
It's true.
Chat. I disagree with these guys.
What do you mean?
Chat.
What are you gonna do then, Mister? I know it all.
No, I'm not saying I'm gonna do anything. I can't do anything. But look, chat. Serie has the culture. I don't know what these guys are talking about.
Not anymore.
They have the culture, man. We
Not
saw
anymore.
Cree go there.
How long ago was that?
That was like 2018.
And what did they do to the Serie?
Almost 10 years ago.
What did that move do to the Juventus?
That was the downfall of Juventus.
That's legit the start of the downfall of Serie A, probably.
It was huge for Serie A.
Yeah, it went, bro. Sometimes
no.
the peak. That's the peak. What do we see after the peak?
No, it was
A
huge.
downfall.
It was huge for Serie A.
It was.
It
PR
brought-
sold you, bro.
It brought parity and it brought a lot of marketing dollars to the league. It brought a lot of foreign ownership more to the league. So
What do you mean by parody?
parity, like there's been like different winners every year since.
I guess.
Different winners, but what have those winners done? International in the big stage.
Inter made 2 Champions League finals.
Juventus made how many?
How many of those was like probably the most embarrassing final loss?
Well, one was I don't know if the Man City loss was embarrassing.
What was the
but
final
PSG
scoreline? Remind me. My
1-0.
memory's a little
1-0.
dry.
1-0.
1-0? Was it 1-0?
I think
Yes.
It was
Rodri.
Rodri.
That's not really embarrassing.
I'm talking about last season.
Oh yeah, that
was-
one, yes,
that
of
was
course.
embarrassing.
But like, okay, Jackson, this is true. You know it's bad on 40-year-old Modric is Serie A best player.
That's
Ken
tough.
saying, but an environment comes with pressure. One of the benefits that Etigi gets from selling out is having a bit more of a peaceful life. Football with as much fame or attention. Look, Ken, it just depends what you want. Like, some people want the celebrity status, some people don't. Like, a man like Rodri doesn't even have IG. You know, a man like Nikola Jokic doesn't even have IG, but they've been at the top of their sports. But on the flip side, you know, you have like, I don't know, you have like a Haaland who like has a YouTube channel. He loves being on socials. Lamine Yamal loves being on IG, has a YouTube channel himself. So, look, if you ask me, I would probably love it. You know, I would enjoy it because I would enjoy going through my Instagram comments and seeing all the love I would get because I would never have a bad game. I would get so much love in my comments because I never have a bad game. So what's there to complain about, right? But Jackson saying Inter would have beaten City if Lukaku could finish chances. Very true. You know, it's a game of small margins, right? So, you know, kudos to Inter for making, you know, 2 Champions League finals in the last like 4 years with pretty garbage sides. Like, again, like Nico Barella, congrats, great player. What has he done for Italia? Lautaro, man, guy has a barrel. He has a beer belly.
Didn't R9 have a beer belly?
But that was via injury. Prime R9 was pretty fit. Ricky saying, does he not watch games? Ricky, who are you talking about exactly? Is talking about me? Not sure.
Well, to answer that, you don't. So
No, but Ricky. Oh wait, is he talking about the general like thing? Ricky, talking about me? I don't know. You can answer that. But yeah, look, Serie A needs content creators.
they have, bro. They got Miretti.
Like shout out a man like JFTV Luca. He is a great content creator. He's probably the face of Juventus right now online. He's actually bringing notoriety to Serie A.
yeah, he's educating the Prem
Yeah,
heads.
he's educating the Prem heads, and I respect it. Obviously, shout out IFTV. You know, paved the way for cultural content in America. Yeah, just need more content creators. Like Juve have their content creator with JFTV Luca. Who's Inter's content creator? Like who's the face of Inter on cultural Twitter? Because like I could give you Barca's face off the top of my head. I could give you Real Madrid's face off the top of my head. Like, you know, Barca's face of football Twitter is Neil Gardner. Like
Rashad Rahman.
yeah, Real Madrid's face is El Faiz from SDS, right?
Relax.
No, but he's UK and he represents Real Madrid. So there's like aura around that. JFTV represents Juve. Millie, shout out Millie. Millie from Box to Box representing Inter.
Inter got Kurt 0411. Legend, bro. Legend.
Oh my gosh, Kurt, remember
No,
him?
I love Millie. Millie's the best, right? But like who's Roma's content creator? Who's who represents
Mario Batista.
like I'm trying to think who represents Milan. I feel like shout out our guy Marco G.
Oh yeah.
Putting in work.
Me, Marco G.
A man like Marco G representing Milan. That's our guy.
Yeah.
But we need more for each club. Barca's is Neil Gardner, is Pure Bet's asking. He's this guy that's big on football Twitter,
The
representing
shapeshifter,
Barca.
some might say.
But Ricardo saying Neil Gardner is annoying. Whether you think he's annoying or not, like he's a big representation. He has a lot of influence on Barca Twitter and football Twitter in general, right? So Serie, invest in content creators who represent the brand and bring influence towards it. Like JFTV Luca, I rate that guy. He's bringing notoriety to the league, right?
Yeah.
So shout out to him. Serie, get nicer stadiums and content creators.
Gotta appease the youth, right?
That's it.
Content creators are gonna save football.
So I'm saying, man, you got
Sports watching via content creators, bro.
Content is gonna save football.
I mean, you're seeing it now. Like a lot of content creators are starting to be able to stream some games and stuff, right? They're getting the licenses to do that, right? Not just here, but a lot of other countries as well. Maybe that's the way to do it. But yeah, like creating that, bringing back that culture, bringing back that community. And if it comes down to, content creators, which I think that's the way nowadays, right? Like a lot of people watch things and tune into things because of content creators. Look at ISO Speed. Look what he did for football. Look what he did for other things,
Look
right?
what he did for the PR for Cristiano, bro.
So I'm saying, like now he's
That's
got
why
like
all the youths love CR.
that's why all the youths love CR now too, right? Because like these content creators are able to push these type of narratives to the youth, and that's maybe the way that Serie can take advantage of it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like maybe they don't have the money, but go out there because they have the names, they have the history, right? Juventus has history, Milan has history, Inter has history. Bring these creators out there and let them do things, man. Let them create. That's how you have to do it, man.
That's actually one of the biggest things I rate about Juve. They are the most like content forward, culture
In
focused Serie A club, right? They have a whole like J content studio on the club grounds. The whole infrastructure is crazy. Like they're paying JFTV Luca to be like their guy on their YouTube channel. So, like they clearly like understand what's going on. The other clubs got to do that too. And content in English too.
Yes.
Something very important that Barca does for those who follow Barca on any social media. All of Barca's main social media is in English.
Yep.
It's not in Spanish. That is key for gaining all these worldwide fanfare, right? I'm pretty sure Juve's content is in English first. So clearly a smart decision there. Your content has to be in English first. And Barca do that well. Obviously, Prem clubs, they're in English, so that's easy for them. But that's the first step, man.
Like these big clubs, like for example, Barca, like you said, it's totally true. You think like Barca's not smart and they don't go through these analytics, all these demographics to see all these little things that they can get an edge out of other people, other teams. That definitely is something that they've looked into. Why do you think they're speaking English? Because the majority of the population speaks English around the whole world, right? Like everywhere. Indians, South Americans, everyone around the world speaks English, not as a first language, but definitely their second language, man. So take advantage of that. And I like exactly what you said. You've have that studio for like content creation. That's so smart. I haven't seen that anywhere else. That's the first time I really saw it and like, oh, you know what? That's actually a smart idea. Why don't more people take advantage of that? So, yeah, that's something they got to do, man.
A man like Jackson saying Seria's all-time XI can't even talk to any all-time 11. Facts. Serie all-time 11 is the best, 100%. Over any 11, low-key. La Liga might compete, but Serie all-time 11 is goated. You got everyone. You got Zidane, you got R9. Can we get Mendy? Let's go! You're late!
Oh,
Very late.
Pure Bet's asking, should I be Santa Clara's content creator? Yes.
Yes,
Bro,
sir.
imagine, bro, you could be the #1 content creator for Santa Clara on the internet in English, bro.
Damn, bro.
In English.
Who else, right?
No
Why not be
one's
you?
doing that, C's. You just found the avenue.
Boom.
There's your niche, baby.
BL saying, I'd love to see Footy Culture collab with IFTV again. Yes.
One of my favorite pods, bro.
Yes.
Yes,
Stay
sir,
fun.
man. Maybe sometime this year with the World Cup coming, Canada, Italy, hopefully. We'll let you know, man.
They
Stay
paved
tuned.
the
Stay
way.
tuned.
Love IFTV. They paved the way. Ken saying, yeah, one of the biggest things Serie needs to navigate is the fact that so few people speak Italian. Yes. English is big. Spanish is big. French is big. German's kind of smaller, but bigger than Italian. Yes. And Juve do it right in that sense.
Ken knows what he's talking
The
about.
content is in English. That's it. You want fans, you want media, you want PR. Your content needs to be in English. Either English or Chinese. And I'm being serious.
Ni hao mas.
Either English or Chinese.
Shut up.
Chinese is the most spoken language on the planet, more than English.
No,
So
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
you either choose English or Spanish for your content, and you'll be fine.
Well, that's also because Chinese have a huge population. That's just their population. It's not like because they're spread around the world. It's just China.
Everybody's saying we need IFTV versus box to box versus FC.
Gee.
Wait, how does that even work? Like
It's a three-way
like football
a
challenge.
three-way game?
Challenge, like a
challenge?
game show maybe.
Game show, like actual IRL
Yeah.
footy. Something else.
But
Be
Killian
fire.
says, very late. Where's the Dortmund fan and the Juve fan?
Wow! They coincidentally decided to not be
Crazy,
here
man.
after an L.
Crazy, right? Both their teams get eliminated and they're both
Embarrassing
sick.
fashion as well, too, right?
They're both
Some would
sick.
Crazy.
Ricardo saying they don't got YouTube in China, but they got Weibo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you use that?
Yeah.
And they got WeChat.
Yeah.
They
and
got their platform.
and they're also
Taobao.
listening to everything you're saying on that.
Yes, a three-way game,
Hey,
trivia,
yo.
football match, video could be fun. But that's Hindi too, man. Like, look, when Instagram rolled out the translations on the reels,
Yeah.
the first language they chose was Hindi. So that might mean something.
You can listen to some of our reels in Hindi, bro. Hindi, Spanish, or Portuguese, and then English, obviously.
Yeah. And you know what? Like, the football population in India, it's huge, man.
Massive, yeah.
They love football, especially Manchester United, man.
Football Twitter, a lot of Indians. Indians,
Huge.
Nigerians, bro. Big population of football fans
Facts,
there.
man. Facts.
And they speak English. So
They all speak English.
Both countries, yeah.
there you go. What else you got?
We got a couple more games here. PSG versus Monaco, all French affair. PSG advancing 5-4 on aggregate. Bro, I thought Monaco were gonna take this, bro.
That's I'm sorry.
Choked it, man.
That's a close one though,
They
man. Like
choked it.
PSG, like I don't know if you've seen that meme, but like they're sweating, man. Like they thought it was gonna be an easy run. You know, Monaco not doing so well in the Liga, and like a lot of injuries as well. Pogba hasn't seen the light of day there. Ansu Fati as well. I thought he was gonna ball out, but no, it's Balogun doing his thing, right? But PSG, man, again another team that went to the finals, won the Champions League last year, and they're
Scraping by.
scraping by, man. They're sweating a bit.
Scraping by, but matchup against Barcelona, it's gonna be a tough one, man.
Hopefully we get who is it? Them or Chelsea? Or no, it's them or
Them or Newcastle.
Newcastle. Yeah.
Shout out Tim Hortons, yeah, and shout out Brampton.
Shout out them both for real.
But
yeah.
yeah, talk about the Atalanta Borussia Dortmund game. Atalanta, the only representatives of Serie A in the next round of the Champions League,
The only ones.
beat Dortmund 4-1, winning 4-3 on aggregate. Few red cards shown in this game. Few for sure, but
The only ones.
shout out to Atalanta, man, doing it big for Serie A, because someone has to, right? It's got to be someone.
has to.
But should we talk about this Dortmund bottle job?
Yeah, man. Like obviously Dortmund were going into the second leg 2-0 up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Playing at home, getting 2 goals up, and you know, James, our Dortmund / Bundesliga correspondent, unfortunately he's not here, so I have to speak on his name. Thought that you know Dortmund were kind of through. I know me and him on our last podcast. If you guys haven't watched it, check it out. We kind of shaked hands because we thought, you know, it was kind of given that Barca and Dortmund were going to be going to the next round, and we'll be watching some more Thursday League football or Champions League football on Thursdays again, because we knew Juve obviously in the first leg didn't do well, so we always thought that, you know, Juve wasn't going to go through. So we shook hands. Me and James shook hands, thinking I'll see you on Thursday watching some more Champions League football, but it wasn't like that. Dortmund go to Atalanta, and they get demolished, man. What a way to lose it there, man. Girassi, I don't know what he was doing. Remember James back then was saying this guy's an 80, 90, 100 million pound player. Teams should be lucky to get him.
Lining up.
Premier League teams should get him. He would do amazing bits at Barcelona, this and that. Where is he now, man?
Zane, what's good?
Zane Raza. Have we made fun of Juventus yet?
Yes.
The decimation of
Yes, we-
Juventus happened. Just gotta scroll back after you're done watching this stream.
But give us your thoughts. Give us your 2 cents, man, because we love Juventus hate talk, man. I love it for sure. I hope one of the fans is still in this chat. What's his name again? I hope he's still in here, man.
Ken saying Monaco the best defensive midfielder alive.
Dennis Zakaria.
Dennis Zakaria. I mean,
And he was at Juve. Right?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
crazy.
yeah, he
Kind of a
was.
failed player there.
Good week for
supposedly.
La Liga for the 5 Champions League spots.
Hey man.
I don't know if I
Vamos.
want 5 La Liga teams in Champions
Why
League.
not, man?
Give.
Because
The
only,
La Liga
only,
does-
only 2 of them are going to come out in the knockout stages.
At
Hey,
the end of
3
the
of
day-
them this time around.
Oh, 3. Oh.
Dude,
How many
La
Italians
Liga
had-
deserves some respect in European football. I hate how people are bashing La Liga. You're seeing it right now.
Prem
This
stays
is how it
winning.
should be. La Liga is a quality side,
The Prem
second in the world.
stays winning.
And Ben Sabani was one of the worst CL performances.
What'd you guys think of
Gosh.
that sending off?
100%.
Like what's he doing? Like
100%.
Like just nonchalantly like going for like a little backheel and then boom,
That's what I'm
strikes the man
saying.
right in the face.
I understand the player was definitely a little bit lower, probably lower than waist level, which is 100%. Again, if it was a normal kick, maybe like just a normal kick to his face, sure, again, still maybe the right thing. But the fact that Benson Bani was reaching behind him, not looking behind him, thinking that he could just put his leg out like that, cleats out, like the worst angle to like the body, like I don't know how he could do that, and then just cleats the guy right in the forehead. I don't know if you guys saw the pictures afterwards. The guy was bleeding,
Yeah.
bruised, puffy, everything. That
See-
to me was a clear
I mean, my take on it, and me and Pure Bets were actually watching the game together. All ball.
yeah, JMBVB. Hey,
Yo,
who could
what
that be? Yo,
I wonder who that is.
who wonder who that is? All ball. I don't know about that.
But again, the way I looked at it, it wasn't a high foot. The man's head top was down here,
Above his waist, no?
so it's not a high foot. It was super unintentional, because obviously he doesn't see, and it's all ball. He got ball first.
But that's both reckless and careless behavior. Careless
What-
for not knowing he's behind you. and
what?
reckless
This
for
isn't
hitting him in
Law
the
and
face.
Order talking about reckless endangerment.
But isn't that grounds for a sending off?
I think Matt knows the rules. Like, there's some things that like are over another thing, right? Like,
Yeah.
sure, it was it was lower than his waist, but it was reckless and it was like you said, the other thing.
Careless as well.
So those things kind of overtake that type of stuff. So I do agree with you with that. And he was bleeding, bro. It just looked bad.
They say no blood, no foul. He was bleeding, bro. It's a foul.
I think the blood is what sealed it. If he didn't start
100%.
bleeding, he wouldn't have called
A
it.
little ketchup pack.
And everything in slow motion on VAR looks worse. So it made it look 100 times worse.
Kelly saying 3,000 IQ play from Kristovic to put his head into
100%. But that also all started because of a horrible mishap by the goalie. He was trying to kick it out.
Yeah.
What was he doing there, man? And that's a goalie that, I don't know, James, I don't know if this JMBVBA guy kind of agrees with us, but that's not a top quality goalie if he's doing that in those type of moments.
No.
This is the final play of the game. You could go into extra time. And he does something like that.
Even crazier, some people on this panel might have said Schlotterbeck, top 5, top 3 center back in the world in football, got sent off. He wasn't even on the pitch. Man was on the bench. He got sent
Got
off.
a red card off on
What are
the
you
bench.
doing, bro? Where's that composure?
Well, Pure Bet saying the ref even said no penalty or call after. VAR had to get involved.
Sometimes VAR has to get involved. Yeah.
Well, JM saying game's gone. Turn the players all into AI so they don't make mistakes.
That means nothing, man. Players make mistakes, man. Players have those days.
Kolba with
Everyone
another
has those days.
stinker, according to Killian. JM actually rebuttals world-class shot stopper, but men's league ability on the ball.
And that's not what I want on a top goalie, man. I'm sorry.
Ref couldn't even explain why he gave Schlotti a red. Guy was a doofus. Hey, that's Spanish referees for
I
you,
do
bro.
think the ref was trying to be too Hollywood.
To Hollywood.
Way too Hollywood.
That's Jose Maria Sanchez Martinez for you, bro.
BL asking, though, are we going to talk about how Job is living off his brother's name?
Jeez, man.
I mean, shit.
He did not have a good game either, I heard.
Okay, so does Joe Bellingham get a transfer to Dortmund if Jude Bellingham never existed?
0% chance.
0%?
I agree.
0% chance, bro.
I agree.
Nepo baby, bro.
100%.
0%?
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised. That was kind of in like a handshake type of contract when Jude was
A
there.
little clause in the contract.
Yeah, like when
Hey,
I
by
like,
the way, little bro, he's got to sign for you.
that's
guys
what I'm
later.
saying. Like, it's not written, but it's a man's like a contract, a handshake of the hand.
Gentleman's agreement.
Gentleman agreement. That's the word. I wouldn't be surprised.
That's crazy.
Ref couldn't even explain why he gave Schlotti a red. Guy was a doofus, according to JM.
Hey, man.
I agree.
It all
I
loses when it
agree.
doesn't go your way, bro.
Pure bet saying, are we going to talk about how Catanasecchi is actually nasty? Italy continue to produce only goalies.
I mean,
That's
that's
not a
what
good
they're
thing.
known for, bro. Goalies, defenders, but besides that, not much, man.
That's not gonna help you in the
At
long
least
run, man.
nowadays.
Well, here's JM with some insight. Job is no Jude. Not a bad player by any means, but not the same level progressing the ball. So what's he good at?
Nothing.
Looking busy on a football pitch like his brother.
BL also confirming that Catanasecchi is world class. Ken asking though, would Joe Bellingham succeed in the Serie A? Italian teams have been so disappointing that I don't know if their good players are even good.
Yo, that's a crazy
Damn.
take. I like that, Ken. You might be spinning some facts right now, man.
I don't know. Is it working so far for Job at Dortmund? Maybe like
James said he was doing decent.
Yeah, maybe JMBBB8 has a little say in that.
I can see Joe at Lazio.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, like in the middle of the park.
Little middle of the park.
Yeah, I can see Joe at the Olimpico. Like
Not a bad show.
starting for Lazio. Pure Bet's asking, why didn't Adeyemi start? Huh.
Yeah, he came on, was electric, pace, power, scored that goal with those his left foot, his weak foot, finesse.
Chat.
It's crazy.
Chat, is Job on the plane this summer?
Dang.
The England World Cup.
Maybe because they confused him and Jude.
Maybe like the friends and family plane, bro. Hit on that England plane, bro.
Why?
Come on, bro.
You don't think he gets in over like a Wharton or a...
Come on, bro. Bro, I was seeing Ward and Glaze on the TL today, bro.
over a Ward Prowse.
Come on, bro. This guy said Ward Prowse, bro. Nah, no chance Job is there, bro. Zero.
Fair play, fair play. So, out of the current crop... Oh, actually, let me ask this question. Does a team that was just involved in the playoffs end up winning the Champions League?
Well, Real Madrid was in the playoffs, so they have a good chance of doing 100%. Besides that, I truly don't see any other team really having a chance, man.
What about PSG?
No.
They won't go back to back.
I saw a content creator for PSG also saying the same thing. Like he's sweating, man. Like the fact that they're not looking too good defensively as well. They got saved kind of from Desiree Dou, who's actually back in form now.
Hey, man.
But yeah, it's not the same team, man. It's crazy how 1 year can change. You saw what Inter you're seeing with PSG. You're seeing with Liverpool. Like these are big teams that are not doing the same thing. They're fumbling next year. So I don't see anyone else competing for Real Madrid, and I'm kind of mad at that, man. I'm a serial Madrid hater, and I can't believe I'm saying that. But they're the only team.
I mean, for me, it's a no because Liverpool were my pick from the beginning. So going with them, bro.
Well, according to chat, Madrid could win, Atletico can, and Bodo Glimt can.
Atleti, come on, Killian. Let's be serious now.
I think we all want Bodo Glimt to win, but that's like not really gonna happen.
Saying Disney
I
Plus,
can
bro.
I can see an Ajax type of run, but yeah, semis they're out for sure if they make it that far.
They get-
Atletico, bro, no chance, man.
with Lookman now.
Lookman is nice, bro.
I
But
get it.
no
Simeone's
chance.
hugging him like after the game and stuff, but I don't know, bro. We'll see. Better chance than Barca knockout.
What? Killian, you're just a hater, man. You're just a hater, man. Grow up. Grow up.
I mean, like we said before, Atleti play either Liverpool or Spurs. Spurs beatable. Liverpool a little bit tougher, and then Barca you have PSG or Newcastle.
Yeah,
Same kind of situation, beatable versus a little bit more tough
that's
kind
true.
of matchup, right?
That's true.
Chat, what do you think about his Rafinha glasses?
It's a Rafinha.
Give it a rating at 1 out of 10.
JMVB BVBB8 said Vini Jr. remontada after Nate did his celly tonight.
I saw that, man.
Emotional, bro.
Vinny's back to the form he's supposed to be at, right?
He loves a CL performance, man. That's what he
He
does.
loves a cheeky cut in and finesse.
Well, BL saying City are winning. It's very clear this will be Pep's last dance, and it will be a glorious one.
Ooh, very clear. It's crazy.
Glorious
you actually
for
think it
who?
is? And if this is Pep's last dance, where does he go after this? It's a hard take.
Sabbatical.
I think he's exactly like what's it called? Klopp. He's not going to another team in the Prem ever. He's not going to another team in La Liga. He's not going to go to another team in Bundesliga. So is Serie A his only other league he can go to? Maybe an AC Milan?
Or Inter Miami, according to Ken.
Inter Miami? You think so? They got Mascherano, bro. Papi Mascherano over there just balling out with the boys.
Nah, bro, I don't know about that.
Nah, I think he still has the quality to be doing it in Serie A. It's 100%.
City and CL, man, all I gotta say is somebody smells like shit, bro. That ain't happening, bro.
Well,
Yeah?
Italian Mike gives you an 8 for your glasses, and Ken wants you to
Hey.
stack 2 more.
Stack 2 more, yeah. Say no more, bro. Say no more.
You
Let
do
me
need
pull
to
'em out.
stack 2 more.
Everyone's saying Pep wants to be a national team manager.
I think he's been saying that. I think he said he's wanted to coach Brazil in the past, but
No, it's gonna go to Spain. Watch Italy, Spain are gonna get knocked out of the World Cup, and they're gonna get rid of their manager, and then Pep will be there.
Who's their
ready.
manager?
What's his name again? Lulu. No, what's his name?
Fuente.
No.
What is this?
De La Fuente.
De La Fuente.
He's bald.
Yeah,
I know that.
Yeah. No, I think that'd be a good shout. Like Jackson's saying right here, Serie A is Serie A probably revive the league. Like Pep going to Serie A would revive the league. I think that's a big name. Maybe not a player, but definitely a name that can bring players. Right? Pep has that pull. Like let's be real. There's some managers that have pull, and Pep's one of those managers. Maybe not, those top players, but definitely those players that want to play under a manager like that. I would go. I'd go play for Pep, 100% for free.
Ken
for
saying
free.
managers who don't manage their nation is a weird concept. Like Ancelotti Brazil is weird to me. Tuchel for England is weird. Hey, if the money's there, we don't care.
Ken, I
Type of
went
thing, right?
off on this a couple of months back. I felt very strongly about that.
You wouldn't feel strong if Ancelotti wins Brazil World Cup.
I know. Oh my God. Sorry for the hostility. But Ken, no, I fully agreed. I think, national team, it's like going like to war. It's like representing the army. You represent your nation, and that's it. You go to battle with your men. So did I like the Ancelotti appointment for Brazil? No, I didn't. It actually made me sick to my stomach to see, honestly.
Sick
Because
to your
while I want to see an
stomach?
Italian manage Brazil, I didn't want to see it. It made me sick. But yeah, if he could lead Brazil to glory, I'm gonna be ecstatic. I'll be over the moon.
PU.
You don't think there's like kind of like you can be made fun of that kind of like, yeah, you won the World Cup, sure, but like there's a asterisk beside it
Nah,
saying,
never that.
okay,
bro.
yeah, you won a World Cup, but guess what? Especially from Italians, you won it with an Italian coach. What does that say?
They'd be more
Italy,
mad.
Brazil are not good without Italy, man.
They'd
Like,
be-
you don't think
they'd-
that would that piss you off?
They'd be
Or is
more
that-
mad the star gap is 2.
No,
than that,
I wouldn't
bro.
be mad.
No,
Because what, you're roasting me for winning the World Cup?
but you're saying
Go for it.
You wouldn't. What do you say? It's like 100% Brazilian, a Brazilian earned World Cup.
It's not a pure Brazilian.
It's not a
World
pure
Cup.
Brazilian World Cup.
The
man.
players
pure
on the
World
pitch
Cup.
are
There's
Brazilian.
a 10% Italian little in there, buddy.
Players on that pitch were Brazilian, bro.
Hey, but who's coaching them to victory? It's
Yeah,
Italian, man.
I mean, like
You're
Ancelotti-
playing Italian style football.
Like Ancelotti says, he lets his attackers do what they want. In
But
the final
guess
third.
what? Your coach is coaching them, so that means theoretically you're playing Italian style football.
Nah, bro. Ancelotti's
Whoa,
different,
you're
bro.
done. Brazil's done.
I mean, if they're playing Italian style football, then they wouldn't be at this World Cup.
Well, everyone's saying Pep had a lot of great years in Italy. He did. Yeah, why not challenge yourself, Pep? Go to like a Milan and turn them around. Like go to Roma, turn them around. It could be fun. If Pochettino wins the U.S. the World Cup, I'll shut up. But even Jesse Marsh for Canada is weird.
I like it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Those are
Cool, but Ancelotti coaching Brazil isn't cool.
It's because that's a top tier nation, man. Top tier nations in Canada's different levels, man. Let's be real.
Felipe Luis will be the next great Brazilian coach.
Ooh, I like that take, BL, man.
Not for the national
Bielski's
team
there,
though, but
bro.
at club level, sure.
Yeah, not yet. When he's in his 60s, maybe he'll be Brazil.
Mike C saying a German is coaching England. What's the difference? It's weird. It's
Blasphemy,
bad.
That's why they're not winning.
It's like that's your right. Like oh my god. Like oh my god. Like imagine an Argentine coaching Brazil or like
What would
That's
you
a little
do
different.
if that happened? Would you lose your mind?
I wouldn't exist.
It wouldn't happen.
Why not?
Just wouldn't, bro.
You wouldn't. Would
The
you?
rivalry is too.
If you thought
too much.
years ago an Italian coach coaching Brazil, you would have said the exact same thing.
Nah,
it's never
bro.
happening. It would never happen.
Argentina's different,
No,
though.
no, but it's true. It would never happen because that's a rivalry team. We're fighting for stars here now. We can't have an Italian coach. That's stupid.
Argentina's different though.
Nah, dude.
It's different, man. Like if you know, you know. It's different.
Oh, JMBVB says, do you build a Carlos statue if he wins it?
It's gonna be the Jesus Cristo and then Carlo Ancelotti in front of them.
Damn,
Him
bro.
and Vinny hugging.
Doing a little bit of doing the little eyebrow thing.
Look.
Nah, no chance.
Hey, as strongly as I feel about it, Italians should feel the same way. He didn't want to coach you guys. He wanted to coach Brazil, not you. In your darkest hour, he didn't want to coach you guys.
Yeah, that's
Basically
true,
calling
too.
y'all losers.
So, hey, I think Italians should be upset at Carletto because he didn't want to coach you guys out of the gutter. He wanted to coach the Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that shows the state of the Azzurri. So that just adds to our conversation that Italian football's in the gutter because your greatest ever gaffer, in some ways, didn't want to coach you.
Ancelotti low broed Italy.
Damn, bro.
But
I agree.
Speaking of low bro, Madrid low broed Benfica a little bit.
Yeah, man. Is that the final game?
Yeah, final game. I mean Benfica scored early, and I thought
There was a chance,
There
man.
is hope, bro. There's a chance, Rafa Silva. You've been still hope into my mind, but Aurelian Tchouameni, some say flop for Madrid.
Yeah.
Hasn't really progressed in his time there.
He's got a long shot in him every 1 in 50 games. So,
Yeah,
One
end up
in 50
scoring, and then
games.
Vinny, as he does, scores the second, and I gave him that 3-1 aggregate. Take him to the next round.
Yeah, I think I should have bet on Vinny scoring, man. Like when he gets mad at the situations, he does his thing, right?
Yeah, no Mbappe there too, so he's generating more shots.
And that too, man. I should have bet on that right when I saw that Mbappe was not playing this game. I should have bet all my money that Vinny was going to score. Holy smokes, man. But yeah, no, good game. Like you said, Benfica came out hot. They scored first, but unfortunately, they just couldn't hold on to the lead. Man, you saw what happened to Asensio as well, man. That was a very bad tackle. Hopefully, he's doing
Like a
okay,
bonehead,
right?
bro.
Like he was also the one that caused the goal
Yeah,
for Benfica again. He almost scored his own net if it wasn't for Courtois.
he has a goof.
But man, like Madrid, I don't know. They have that's the thing with Madrid, right? Like they have their moments where they're just elite. They could be in the worst form ever. Their players cannot be doing good. They can have as players like Asensio as on their back line, but they find a way to play at an elite level when it needs to happen, like games like this. So like you can never count them out, man. That's the only thing that scares me as a Barca fan. Like they can be in the worst though, but that's just that one game they need to like ball out, and they'll ball out.
Yeah,
So
Champions
yeah.
League mentality, bro.
Champions League
Very
mentality.
Few teams have that.
Yeah, and then we saw with it's Prestiani, right? His name. So he obviously, the situation with him now going that he got suspended for that one game against Madrid until further, investigation. But somehow he was at the Madrid stadium training with them. That's crazy to me, man. How is that possible?
came along for the flight.
He shouldn't be there at all, man.
Hey, man.
He shouldn't be there at all.
The airports didn't ban him, I guess, bro.
The stadium didn't ban him.
Yeah, man. Stewardess let him
my
on. like-
gosh, man.
BL saying Carlo did want Italy, but the Federation were playing games. Sure.
A lot of games are being played. How's it going down, man?
So again, like BL, that just adds to the state of Italian football. What do you mean? You're playing games with your greatest gaffer? Come on.
This ain't a baddie you're trying to chat with, bro. You can't be playing games, bro. You gotta be forward.
Jackson saying if Carlo wins it with Brazil, he's the greatest manager of all time.
The CV is there, of course, right?
CV's pretty good.
All he needs is that World Cup, which not a lot of club gaffers have in their CV, right?
No.
Undisputed. I think he has to be,
He'd
right?
be up there for sure. But Jay, I'm asking, where does Vinny rank in all-time Champions League performers? He's probably like 13th.
Sure. I mean, in today's era, he's Mr. Champions League Junior. He's the one to take over the realms after CR. And, we've seen him perform in the Champions League time and time again, and he's inevitable at this point, right?
Yeah, he's up there. Obviously, Lewandowski's a good one over the course of history. Good Champions League performer. 4 goals against Real Madrid. 2020 sextuple. So, legend. But Mike also saying that Ranieri declined too. So, Mike, okay, here we go. Like
Here we go.
like Ancelotti declines and Ranieri declines. So why? Why are they declining? What, they don't want to coach the Azzurri? The Azzurri. Who wouldn't want to do that? I'll do it. I'm not even Italian. So why aren't these guys doing it?
Maybe there's things behind the scenes that we don't know about.
Maybe. Again, yeah, maybe. I don't know everything. Only blemishes is Everton's stint. But hey, I respect that stint because he tried. I would never see Pep do something like that. Go to a small club like that. So respect Ancelotti for trying. And it wasn't that bad. They didn't get relegated. Did y'all see a Benfica player try to do a shirt swap with Vinny,
Yep.
but didn't go through with it out of pressure from the rest of the team? I need some footage on this.
That's one of them ones you tell your grandchildren, bro. Like, I could have had Vinny's jersey, but politics, bro.
I didn't see this. Ranieri almost led Roma to a CL last season, 1 point off. Yeah, it was close. I do remember. Pretty close. That was close. Would you coach Italy as a Brazilian, Polish, Canadian? Sure. Again, like, nah.
That would kind of contradict your stance, no?
No, I wouldn't. Because
You almost folded, bro.
no, because
Damn, bro.
This is without any money being offered, too, bro.
Holy
If the banks
smoke.
come in,
Bro, someone clipped that, man. This guy just went against his own word.
black SUVs pull up with the briefcases, bro. I don't know if you're saying no.
because if I go to war for my nation,
Yeah?
Sure, bud.
so I'm afraid not. Sorry.
Sure, bud.
Vinny never performs for Brazil though. It's true,
Yeah,
but
true, but
hey,
unfortunate.
every hero needs his villain arc. Needs the come up from the come down. Maybe this World Cup is where Vinny finally puts on that yellow shirt and performs. So I'm all here for
You
it.
said I'll do it 10 times if I have to, right? Maybe he was referring to the World Cup.
I am here for it. But BL saying I low-key have Italian roots, bro is a Napolitano. Actually, BL, I'm Bergamese. So
I'm sure your parents would love to hear that.
I do have Bergamese roots, BL. So yeah, I do have Italian roots.
who? You're from Stuttgart, bro. You're from Stuttgart.
You're from Napoli, bro.
I have
You're from
Bergamese.
Stronzo town, bro. From Testa di Cazzolan, bro.
BL, I do have Bergamese roots, so appreciate the insight.
From the little city called Cats.
Thank
Oh,
you, BL.
Fangulo town, bro.
Here we go. These guys think they know Italian.
Mangiaculo.
These guys
Have
think they
you
know
heard of this little city called Mangiaculo?
Oh, Magic Cakeville over here, bro.
Here we go. These guys think they know Italian.
From the regions of
Yeah,
Tetsacats.
these guys went to Tomato Town once.
Nah, bro.
These guys watched The Godfather once.
Dude, Tomato Town was my landing spot.
Bro,
What
see
are you
one
talking
episode
about?
of Sopranos.
Like these guys went to a pizzeria
Bro,
once.
watched one season of Cake Boss.
Boss is my shit, man.
Hey, buddy.
I'm the boss.
I'm the boss.
I'm the boss.
These guys had one cannoli. These guys had a one box of Sholyatel.
Yo,
These guys,
Ken, Surely, what?
these guys only eat the fondant off the cake.
These guys call it gabagool.
These guys only eat the cream off the cannoli type of guys.
This guy calls it muzz.
No, these guys love mutz and
some
stracciatelle.
mutz.
This guy says, hey, I'm walking here.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go.
Ken says you're from Stuttgart, bro.
Yeah, have your laughs, fellas.
Oh my god.
Yeah, these guys watch one episode of The Sopranos.
Never that, bro. I just don't watch it at all.
On the day of my daughter's wedding, head eye, boy. Did you guys already talk about who you want Barca to draw?
Newcastle,
Is
man.
that an egg fry or like a magnifying
Is that a fried
glass?
egg? Yeah, is that a fried egg
No,
or a
it's an
magnify-
egg. It's an egg.
Interesting.
What does that have to do with anything, man?
I want PSG.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn,
You want to be the
bro.
best, you got to beat the best,
You're not
right?
wrong, man. You gotta beat the best.
Get them out
and
the way, right?
The thing is with Newcastle, bro, I think they're still scared of us, man.
Really?
You saw what was the player that said that?
Shiver me timbers.
There was a player that said like we've never seen this type of football before. We never faced tiki taka before. I forgot who
was
it
it Ann Gordon?
It was Gordon, no?
Might have been.
I think it was Gordon. He's like, yeah, we've never really faced this type of football. It's kind of crazy that we. And then he was also like glazing Pedri, like stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
like
It's like-
I think Barca's living rent free in their heads. So why not go and take advantage of that again,
They're
man?
witnessing witchcraft, bro. They didn't know what was going on.
That's what I'm saying, man. Let's go take advantage of that. They're still scared of us, bro. Let Rashford go score a hat trick, man.
That's you guys in the pan after Anthony Gordon's done with you. Hey, relax, relax, bro.
Killian, what? Barca would be faves in both games against PSG and
It's not about show.
Newcastle?
Thanks, Killian.
Not about show.
Thank you.
as a Madrid fan, the fact that you're saying that, I rate you.
He's a La Liga fan at the end of the day. I
I
guess.
rate you. I rate you.
But chat covered all the games. Exciting playoff round. Moves on to the round of 16. Should be some exciting games. International break at the end of this upcoming month, so
Damn.
could get tricky.
March coming up already, bro.
Talking about Italy and whatnot. Ken saying fave against PSG, maybe against Newcastle, probably not. We need the coefficient points. Killian thinking with his head,
Bro says the
not
Gordon
his heart.
show.
Fair play.
Gordon show in it.
But guys, thank you everybody for tuning in to this fantastic stream. You guys made this stream poppin'. All you guys. I'm talking BL. I'm talking Killian, Ken, Jackson,
Pure Bets, Ricardo,
Van Lee,
Mike,
JM.
Keyboard Smasher.
Appreciate you guys. You guys are the real W. Appreciate you guys.
W chat, bro.
W stream.
W chat, W stream,
W
bro.
man.
Ski.
Mike,
Mike,
boys,
bro.
keep that same energy with that Zuria back in top. We will be back.
We
100%.
will be tuned in.
Guys, again, we're not making fun of the Azzurri or Serie A. We want them to be at their best level.
Mike, you're moving like Vinny with that quote. Relax.
Let's go, bro.
Yo!
W stream. W Ken with that vibe. Boom.
Ken!
Shout out to you, Ken.
Ken.
Thank you, brother. We appreciate that.
Appreciate the donation. You're a W, Ken. Shout out Atlanta United.
Yes,
Shout out all
sir.
you guys,
Ken
man.
Squad.
Shout out BVB8 as well. I don't know what he's doing.
Shout
He should
out
be here right now.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Shout
Thank
out
you, guys.
ATL. I saw the Atlanta Hawks are doing a collab with a gentleman's club, first of its kind in professional sports.
That's insane, bro.
So pretty insane. I know you saw that, Ken, but appreciate the donation.
He'll be frequenting.
Shout out Hot Atlanta.
But guys, thank you for the stream. Shout out Atlanta United. Shout out all you guys. All you guys are W's. Appreciate you all. And we'll see you on the next stream.
You know who we are, man. We the culture,
Hey,
man.
yo.
Ciao,
Yes, sir.
fellas. Ciao, guys.
Magic City, man.
Love y'all. Let's go, boys. We the culture.
Ciao, ciao.
Cheers.
When you guys live next?
When you're here, buddy.
Ciao.